Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cornhole fans across the globe, welcome to Trier, Germany for the 2024 ACL Europe Open. A culmination of the ACL Europe Series has brought us across 12 incredible events, with the championship all bringing us to Germany. Alongside my partner in crime, one of my many partners in crimes that's going to be joining me all weekend long, Mr. Jack Geddes. I am Trey Ryder, and it has been a long journey to get here to Germany, but we are here, we are ready to go, and we are kicking off an incredible weekend of coverage of women's singles, senior singles, some blind draw action. Jack, you're in the booth, you're going to have some fun. Got to be ready. We're here in Germany.
Absolutely. I've already had plenty of schnitzel.
We've had schnitzel. We had spätzle for dinner. Oh, no, I did.
A lot of things I couldn't pronounce.
Pronunciation of both foods, names, and everything else is going to be a theme the entire weekend as we make our way through here. But man, your first time as part of the ACL being here in Europe, kind of seeing everybody for the first time. Any initial first impressions just seeing everybody playing?
Players are good. Yeah. I didn't know there were so many players in different countries.
It's really incredible. What, 29 countries, I think Tone said, from, I mean, just speaking, what do you say, 15 different languages? 16
languages. How can you play cornhole and tell the person good game if you don't know how to say good game?
A lot of two thumbs up and yeah, good job type of thing. All right, well, we're going to jump into it here. We do have our first game here of our Europe Open. We're going to get into it right now. And it's going to be a battle of a couple ladies going head-to-head here in women's singles. Women's singles action. We're going to have Flo Rook going up against Fleur and Berkmortel. Okay, that's Vander Berkmortel. Okay, that's what we're going with. Again, this is going to be a fun game to try to pronounce names all weekend long, but we're really excited and ready to kick things off.
I think your first pronunciation gets a 3 out of 10.
You know what?
For not saying the Vander.
Yeah, that's right. I was so focused on saying the last part of the last name that I completely forgot to actually do the Van Den. So we're making our way there, and let me get this all going here as we make our way started and get our little scoreboard interacted here.
Fleur Vandenberg Mortel. Call me. Do we know what Fleur's nationality is?
Is Fleur Dutch? Okay, Dutch.
So we got a Dutch versus a Brit, huh?
That's right. I had a chance to talk to Flo a little bit earlier. She said, "Oh, you don't need to know me." She's like, I'm just a novice. I'm just a rookie." And I said, "Okay, then fine. I'm putting you up here first." So first game, we're ready to go here.
We love that.
Okay, that's what I need to do. Just get this. I'm a little bit rusty here, Jack. I'm running live streams for the first time in a hot minute, but there we go. Now we got our scoreboard up and running. So we're rolling here. Fleur is up first. She's got the first lead of our entire tournament, up 3-0. We do have the chat in here. Jumping in here, we got Aaron Giroux giving us some shout-outs. Alan Ballard checking in from Michigan. We back already? Yeah, we back already, says Crazy. We are back in action, ready to go. Aaron Giroux is the European Championship, similar to the Canada's National Championship. Yeah, I would say they're pretty similar, right? So each nation has its own championship, but in this one, Europe is putting on a championship event. And in this time, they also add on this WCO World Cup. This is something that I'm really excited to see tomorrow. That's going to be probably the main event of tomorrow. You're going to have 16 of the top countries across the world sending a team to compete in this round robin, followed by a bracket teams format event. Obviously, Team USA is going to be the favorite to take that down, but I'm really excited to see the likes of Canada, France, Germany. I could give a shout out to the Croatians.
I was
I'm really excited to see the Croatians play. So, yes, this is really a culmination and a championship of both some teams play as well as crowning a European champion throughout the weekend.
This European event is held in Trier, Germany, which is a small town right outside of, Frankfurt?
Yeah, it took us, an hour and a half. Jack drove us, so Jack has been driving all around Germany.
It's pretty easy, except for the fact that there's no yellow lines anywhere.
Jack only drove on the wrong side of the road, guys, one time. We got to give Jack a shout out there for doing that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hello from Canton, Ohio. Flo Rook, best name ever. Yeah, Flo Rook is like a badass name. She said her full name is Florence, but everybody calls her Flo. So
Flo is currently in a 3-0 deficit
to Fleur. Flo and Fleur, like best combo of names. Like that's the cool thing is like we talk about all name team when we're in the States, and this one we got all name teams out of the gate. Okay, I will say this much though. Flo was lying. She told me she was a novice. She's throwing 10s out here to start off part of this game, and she's going to get on the board. It's a big 5 spot.
Yeah, I was about to say.
She's going to take not only is she going to get on the board, she's going to take the lead.
Fleur has a very unique throwing style. The 2 feet on the top of the line here.
Yeah, very square stance. Almost, if you're a big fan of American cornhole and been around for a while, the closest I can think of, but doesn't have the bend, is like a Michael Lucas Jr. Michael Lucas Jr. would always have a really square stance to deliver his bag, but she really is both feet together right at the front of the board. Not something you see very often.
A lot of bend, too. Just got to get down and then all the way up there.
No step out here. Staying square, at least out of the gate. She's going to try to block it up. Just kind of wedges in between. And this Flo, ooh, a little hot off the back and a little bit of a sarcastic laugh there. Fleur's last bag got an opportunity for an airmail drag. She's going up and knocks one in, goes off the back. Not the worst result there at the end. Now, we did do rounders, Jack, so all of these ladies competed in round-robin play in order to get a seed. But here's the really interesting thing about the European cornhole game. So much of it, single elimination. So in this regard, they have played their rounders and now will play single elimination to crown a champion. The #1 seed out of this tournament, the lone American competing in this event, Miranda Coy, went 2-0. Actually, went 3-0 in rounders, had the best point differential, and now will be the #1 seed in this tournament.
Will the American be taken down?
And as a gift, whoever wins this game will play Miranda Coy. So Flo versus Fleur. Whoever is able to take this one down will advance and win. Next up will be Maria Belac out of Croatia. She will take on Linda Molin. And I'm not sure where Linda's from, but we're going to find out in between. But that will be our next game up. So we will see one of those top 2 Croatian women that we talk about a lot. Maria and, of course, her sister, Katarina, 2 of the top women players in the game in Europe.
Those names you pronounced top tier.
Pronounced
pretty well.
I liked it. Chris Broth. Oh, yeah, give it a shout out. Yes, that's true. Shout out to Lucas Price for being there. That's true. Lucas came right up to me. He's like, my boy Chris is watching from the States. He almost made a trip out here. So, of course, Chris in the chat competed in our USA Forces Championship back in the States alongside the ACL World Championships. Had a great run there. It was a pleasure to call and a pleasure to watch some great action and some great energy. So it's cool to see some friends along the way. Linda Mullins from Sweden tells me, my producer in the truck here, Charco. Ooh, where are the brackets? Good call. I will put that in the chat right now, chat.
Out of curiosity, are there any European bases ACL bag companies.
Yes, I actually just had Anthony. He came up to me, and I don't know his last name, but there is. He just released the first ever European-based bag company. Ooh. And now I got to get the name of it from Tone here in a second, because I just had the conversation like 10 minutes ago. But yes, we do have ACL licensed companies here. Of course, Wicked Wood is another one that's sponsored for this event, making some great boards and bags. But there's another licensed manufacturer that is right here based in Europe as well. So yes, the game is growing rapidly. One thing that I'm really excited about, we have our first ever Indian team that is competing in this WCO World Cup tomorrow. So we have a team from India competing. I mean, it's just really exciting when you see all the different moving pieces and all the exciting things that are happening. Slicky Baggers, yes, thank you. Senior Slicky Baggers is the main one that's based here out of Europe, as Flo finishes off that last bag there.
Speaking of bags, what are they throwing here? We got swag bags and swag bags by Flo. What is Fleur throwing?
Let me see. I haven't looked just yet. I'll wait till Flo pulls it out.
They're having a score debate right now, as in different languages, which is, I can only assume, even more difficult than it is in English. She even had to sign with her hands the number.
Yeah, the language barrier on some things is interesting, and I can't tell what that is. What bags are those? Fleur up 19-5, though, just 2 points away from sealing this victory and advancing.
Sometimes the throw, the unorthodox throw, can do wonders, Trey.
Flo is stepping way out. Oh, and she's able to replace. Nice shot there on the better angle, as Fleur is going to look to, she takes a little bit of a baby step out. Oh, and what a roll bag. I don't know if that was on purpose, but it worked. Flo knocks one of each in, and now Fleur will have the opportunity to put the pressure on by putting a bag in. And she is in. Now this has got to be in, Jack. Bag is away, and it is. Clutch bag there to even it out, 10-10.
Flo's got to make a run here, or else Fleur might be our champion for this match.
Might be the first win of the day. Let me take a look at the bracket. Nothing else has gone final quite yet. Next game up, like I said, will be Maria Belatz and Linda Molin from Sweden going head-to-head here on the live stream court. Nice block right there by Fleur. And Flo is off to the left-hand side. Fleur in commanding position of the round in the game now. And a nice push through. That's all going to be it.
Yep.
This one's just got to be on the board.
And you jinxed it.
And it's not. This can now even it up. You can go in for a 7-7 wash. No, that is going to be it. Fleur van den Berg-Mortel gonna take down Flo Rook here in the first game of our women's singles European Championship. What a way to start our weekend of cornhole action. Trey Ryder and Jack Geddes. We're gonna take a quick break. When we return, we got more live action in women's singles from Trier.
Welcome to the ACL Europe Series, where professional cornhole players from all over Europe compete to become the best cornhole player of Europe. ACL Europe is the European branch of the American Cornhole League.
His bag up, the night is up, and he gets the ball. There we go.
Next season, the ACL Europe Series will cover more than 25 events in 14 different European countries and thousands of players competing to become an official ACL pro.
Brown is away, and he gets it.
Cornhole is the most inclusive sport in the world. Gender, age, size. In our sport, literally, anyone can play and anyone can win. Interested in becoming a sponsor of ACL Europe? Contact us now.
Oh, welcome back, Cornhole fans, here inside Mesa Park, Trier, Germany, site of the 2024 ACL Europe Open. Trey Ryder alongside Jack Geddes here in the booth, making our way through women's, seniors, and of course the blind draw action. Day number one of this Europe Open. We just saw a strong finish by Fleur there in that last game, and now going to see some Swedish talent, some Croatian talent, all going head-to-head. You having fun yet, Jack?
I'm having a blast. I can't wait to see these nations go up against each other and try to communicate with each other.
Yeah, that's kind of the fun part too, right? It's a lot of it is just trying to have the baseline communication, but it's really fun. And I think the country pride is something that made a really big impression on me, at least when I was here last year in Paris when we had our Europe Open. And it's still something that's going to ring true here as we go across and see all of the different games. We're really going to have an opportunity to see some of these countries get really heated to support some of their own, and that's none other truth here than it's going to get loud in this building if Maria Belac, who you see there on the right, advances here, as Croatia is known to be one of the rowdy bunches. So this will be fun.
As they should. I mean, you're going to want to cheer on your country.
Exactly, right? I mean, it's something that a lot of the American players haven't had that experience yet, right?
Yep.
Because all they've done is played against fellow American players. But now they have the opportunity to really showcase their skills against the best that the world has to offer. Completing some down and backs here. Next game up is going to be a battle between Linda Molin and Maria Belac. Belac, of course, from Croatia. We talked about Linda Molin from Sweden. So two ladies about to go head-to-head here. This is a second-round game, so let me go ahead and drop in the chat again the bracket. I know I already dropped it once, but we're kind of bouncing back in between a couple different ones. So I just dropped the bracket in the chat, and so if you take a look at that, and let me get the right game up here. If you take a look at that, you'll see that this is a second-round game here in women's singles. The winner of this will advance into the quarterfinal match. And as we look through the rest of the bracket, just identifying some names, Silke Bitz, she's German. Yes, German. So I had to get verification here from Charco, who's helping me out. Silke is going to be one of the top names to see. Kata Belac, which is Maria's sister, is also going to be one to take note of. And then, of course, Miranda Coy, the lone American competing, certainly is the favorite, and she is the #1 seed.
Now, Maria's there with the pro jersey, correct?
Yes, so she is a European pro. So certainly, if we're looking at a list of favorites to win this entire thing, Maria should be up there as well. And funny enough, I don't know if I didn't mean to come up with a nickname, but it just happened. I called her last year when we were in Paris. I called her the Giant Slayer. And so because she was the Giant Slayer, because she beat Trey Birchfield straight up in a game in open singles. So not round limited. It was played at 21. She beat him straight up. And it was really impressive to see. And so because of that, she got called the Giant Slayer for a good amount of time.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Trey, but Trey Birchfield is also here today.
Yes, Trey Birchfield is here now, the singles and doubles world champion. So Maria can say that she straight up beat the singles and doubles world champion the same year, the same season that he ended up winning, because it's been after Worlds since she played him. So that is an exciting little stat for Maria to hold.
I think you can definitely count that on your resume. Looks like she gives up some points here, though, pretty significantly. We're getting a photo op.
Photo op there. Of course, shout out Jenna.
Yes, she gave up 7 that round, so now it's a 7-5 game. Tightened it up really quick.
7-5, Linda throwing those lucky bag snipers. And of course the Reynolds bag. I have to see what type of Reynolds bag it is. I can yell for Logan Chamberlain. Logan over there is going to tell me what Reynolds bag she's throwing. Logan's going to tell me what Reynolds bag that is. Fractures, Reynolds Fracture. Shout out Chamberlain as he's made his way here to Germany. They showed up late. They were taking their naps, trying to catch up from the jet lag as they got here. But yeah, it's a big American team that has traveled in here, Jack. I mean, when we look at a roster, if you could hand pick the top American players to come over here to Germany, you're coming pretty close to picking the best of the best. You're going to have Trey Birchfield and Adam Hissner. That represents the singles and the doubles world champions. You're going to throw in Logan Chamberlain, Hunter Thorne, Ethan Walker, Miranda Coy. I mean, there's a number of different players that have traveled in here to compete against this top European talent. So this is going to be yet another event in which the Europeans are going to, quote, grow up in the cornhole community. Like, they're going to learn what it's like to play against the best of the best. Exactly. Oh, I know what you want me to do here, Charco. You want me to download this bad boy. Charco has pulled up the video of none other than
the Giant Slayer.
The Giant Slayer happening in real time. This is how I'm going to showcase if I can do this on the fly here.
Giant Slayer's currently down by 1, so.
Okay, I'm going to wait here to pull that up here, but as we get this going, still
6-7.
no, 11-7 now.
Oh, never
Maria's
mind.
up.
I am wrong. Hello from Carleton Place, Ontario. Never been there. Trey's going to break the stream, everyone.
Yeah,
Watch
no,
out.
no,
Here
we
it
got
comes.
it. We're going to try it after this.
If it breaks, we all know who to blame.
I'm going to add the...
Yep. Look at you go.
I remembered that one. Okay, so we'll show it right after this, but as Maria's got 2 bags in front, but Linda's got 2 bags in. She's in a really good position. Big bag coming,
Ooh.
and Maria's able to push one in, sit in front. On the board would be 3 here for Linda.
What would you do here?
I think you lay up here. Smart
exactly
bag
what she
there. I
does.
like taking the points. Let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, this is sideways, so sorry, I can't. I couldn't preface that was coming, but this is video of Maria Bellatz throwing the last bag, and it was in. And that is Maria Bellatz taking down Trey Birchfield last year head-to-head. And as you can see, she couldn't even believe it. And nobody else around her could as well. Just a historic win, really, for all of Europe to be in that type of class of individual and on the cornhole boards.
Now you can all rotate your necks back to their proper position because Trey Ryder did not rotate the video.
Yeah, you know what? I can only do so much. Mish, Cornhole Mish jumping in, saying hello.
Hopefully our boys Corey saw that on the fly at it.
Oh yeah. You like that, Corey? You like that, Corey? No, he probably did. He'd be like, I would have made it straight.
He wouldn't have spoken at all.
Yeah, nice bag there to get a couple points there. Gonna be a couple points, make it 13-10. Maria Bellatz out of Croatia looking to advance here in the bracket. I'll take a quick look at our bracket as we look through. Usually this would be the situation where I would go through this entire bracket and I would let you know every single person that's won. The problem is I can't pronounce these names, and I need at least a little bit of practice before I say any of these out loud, because if you think for a second I'm trying to say that name out loud, Charco, that's not going to happen.
Oh, that's Sonia Mofarden.
No, not going to do it.
That's clearly Sonia.
And Vanessa?
That's a tough one.
That is Slavic, right? That's got to be one of the Slavic. Yeah, I don't know
she
what
won
that is.
22-0, so maybe
she did.
She's a name to
Vanessa,
know.
Yes.
Vanessa.
Yes. 13-10. Maria still in the lead. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Make sure if you're tuning in here on Facebook or on YouTube, especially if you're on Facebook, please, please, please give a like and a share to the video. We really want to grow the ACL Europe page to help this continue to grow. So please, please give that a like and a share. And then follow the page as well if you're watching on YouTube. Would love that. Subscribe. Of course, if you're watching on ACL Cornhole TV, just keep doing what you're doing. And maybe check us out on some of the social media channels a little bit later. But thank you all for tuning in. We'll be live all weekend long. It's 9 p.m. local time here in Trier, Germany. So many of you, especially on the East Coast of the United States, are probably just tuning in. It's middle of your afternoon.
Yep.
But we will be live all weekend long. Tomorrow is all of our World Cup action. That's group play, as well as doubles in the afternoon. And then singles is, doubles is on Saturday, and then singles is on Sunday. So tomorrow is the big day for our group play and our final bracket play for our WCO World Cup, as Linda Molin is able to sneak in that right side. That's going to be more points for her.
What time do we start live streaming tomorrow, Trey?
It's early, I believe. Here, I'll pull it up right here. Tomorrow, doors open at 9, and Group stage. Live stream, we start at 10 a.m.
So that is 4 a.m. for you people on the East Coast of the U.S.
And if you're on the West Coast, it's 1 a.m. So if you're actually on the West Coast, you just need to stay up and watch us tonight. So if you're on the West Coast, it's like noon right now. You guys just got to stay up until 1 a.m. and you can catch the very beginning of our streams.
And how long are we streaming?
For that one at 10 a.m., it's 2 hours. 2 hours. So you can watch until 3 a.m. then go to bed. That's fine.
Set an alarm, wake up, pop it on the TV, go fall asleep to some bags.
Yep. Mish says she's going to stay up. Misha's going to stay up with us, so that'll work.
I mean, it's a Thursday night.
Yeah.
What else are you going to do? Sleep?
Big miss there. And Belats is stepping out, trying to get back some momentum in this game. As Molin is showing a +1 at the moment. Can she split these bags? If she can get both, she's going to guarantee some points in the round. Molin going after it. Oh, and she pushes in Belats. Can Belats go and split these bags and get 3 points to tie the game? Yes, she can. Tie the game at 16.
Here we go. The conversation.
The conversation.
We got to mic these players up.
What I do find interesting is I think and you correct me if I'm wrong, Charco is sitting next to us. So Charco is our, great setup producer for all of the things we do streaming-wise for Europe. But over here, the common language, like if you have someone that's from Croatia and Sweden, is probably English, right? Is the default to try to communicate in English? He says definitely. So, I mean, this is, a little broken English here, broken English there. But at least Maria's English, I think, is pretty good. 16 all here.
Now we got a game. Oh.
And that bag is short.
It's huge.
Molin is able to push one in. That does let Belats off the hook a little bit. She's a little bit short left of the hole. Still an open door for Molin to go in and guarantee points, and she does. Maria Belats is going to take a timeout. I think it's a smart timeout because really, Jack, what you're thinking about is I can't give up 5. Can I be aggressive and try to collect that bag on the left? Because if you miss, if you stay on the board and you don't go in, Linda Molin is going to have a slide shot opportunity for the win. Whereas if you just say, I'm going to slide in, she can slide in just for 3, but Belats is going to go after it. Bag is away, important bag. She brings it closer, and now this is in for the win, Jack.
An airmail for the win.
She's going to take her timeout. She wants to think about what she wants to do. I think there maybe is a small sliver of hole on the right-hand side, right? But I think probably the airmail feels...
Now, Trey, here's a different question. Is it just for the building anticipation? Some people will go straight into that shot when all the pressure's on. Some just need to take a time to think about it.
Is she building it, or is she really thinking about it? I think there's some thought going on here. Bag in the hole will win it. Bag is away. She's going up, and she's a little bit deep. Little bit deep there.
She still gets points. Or does she? Yeah, she gets 2, right?
Good shot there from Charco, getting us some shots in action there. He was ready for the walk-off. I got it in there.
Now that
18-16.
That is innovation at its finest.
Yes.
Charco's over there with an iPhone. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's a magical camera that you don't know about.
Bag in each, one by each lady here.
18-16. Favoring Mott.
And Linda Molin continues to put the pressure on. Back and forth these ladies go. Another.
Wow.
Wow.
When the pressure's on, we know what these ladies do. They put the bags in the hole. And I jinxed her.
A 10 by Molin. Can this be a 4-bagger to tie it at 18 for Maria Belats? It is! Big bag there, and we are all tied at 18. A big change for those of you that are used to a lot of the cornhole tournaments in the United States. This is single elimination. The winner moves on, the loser is done here in women's singles.
Bag one in.
Oh, and answered there by Molin. They just keep going back and forth here.
Yep, and here comes. And the fourth bag is always the one that decides the game.
Fourth bag by Belats is away. It's a little bit short. An airmail clean would not win this game. And I think because of that, she's going to lay up. I kind of agree with that, right? If there was an airmail opportunity to win, I'd probably go for it, because the one thing you don't want to do is if you go for that airmail and you land short, knock her in, you could lose the game by going off the back.
Yep, and it's single elimination, so you're out for the day.
We're going to get a shot in here. Trey Birchfield is now taking a spot, watching on Maria.
Both players with the bag in.
Another one in, and a crowd has formed around this game. Many know the stakes at hand between these two.
Bag three from Melinda is in.
And another four-bagger by Belats here as Molin is off to the right-hand side. That is going to be 2 more points. And the Giant Slayer from Croatia, 1 point away from advancing here in this single elimination bracket. Bracket has been posted in the chat. Winner goes to the quarterfinals. First bag by Belats is a beautiful level 1 flat block. And now, Jack,
that's a chance.
4-bagger will win it. She's already thrown a bunch this game. Let's actually count them. She's thrown 1, 2, 3, 4 4-baggers this game. Another one's going to win it.
Oh.
And now really doesn't even need to be that much.
No, don't even need a 4-bagger.
She sneaks in the last bag. All it's got to be is on the board, assuming that Linda cannot just sneak around here. She's going to block.
It was an airmail attempt.
Belats is away. She knocks it in, and that is pretty much all going to do it. Need to drag essentially everything and knock it off the board. That is not going to do it. And Maria Belats takes down Linda Molin here in women's singles to advance.
The Giant Slayer.
The Giant Slayer keeps on slaying as they go through the bracket. Miranda Coy joining us in the booth here. She's giving us a little wave here, but Maria advances. She will go on to the quarterfinals. We have plenty more action to bring you. I believe after this game, we're jumping over to show a senior singles game here. Single elimination live from Trier, Germany. You don't want to miss it. More live cornhole right after this. Welcome back, Cornhole fans, inside Mesa Park here in Trier, Germany. We are in day one of the 2024 ACL Europe Open. Trey Ryder joined alongside Jack Geddes. We just saw some great women's singles action. Now we're going to transition, show a little bit of our senior singles action. Both tournaments are single elimination, so some great games we're going to be showing you here. Next up, we are going to be seeing one of the players that had an opportunity based on how they finished last season at the European Championship. They earned a chance, all expenses paid trip to America to compete in an American event. That was none other than Goonie Wrights here that you're seeing now on the right side of your screen. He traveled to Westwego, Louisiana, competed in the open event. I believe it was open number 14 that he came out and competed in. Played senior singles, open singles, and if you have a really good memory, you'll remember that he competed in senior singles up against Damon Dennis, the absolute legend, the undisputed GOAT of the senior singles cornhole game, and he gave him all that he could handle, scored 17 points up against Damon Dennis. So if you're not familiar with the European style of game, Goonie Wrights there on your left now on your screen is someone that is a hands-down favorite to be one of the champions this weekend here in Trier. And Jack, he's 20 minutes down the road. He lives here in Trier.
And Trey, a nice guy.
And a nice guy. Top it all up. He'll be competing against Bernstam here as these two will go head-to-head. Senior singles winner of this will advance into the quarterfinals. I'm surprised Goonie did not have the #1 seed. He had the 10 seed, and Bernd here had the 7 seed coming out of rounders. These are rounders followed by single elimination brackets.
Who was the #1 seed?
#1 seed, as I knew you were going to do that, Ralph Fickle.
Oh,
that's a name I can do. I can do Ralph Fickle. Yep, that's one I can do.
And unfortunately, these players are throwing similar colored bags. If not, are they the same? No.
They might be the exact same type of...
No, one of them is a Reynolds, and the other... Can't see the other one.
Some score updates on the women's side as well. We just saw Maria Belatz advance. Kata Belatz has also advanced into the quarterfinal. We could have a semifinal match that would feature both Belatz sisters going head-to-head. On the other side of the bracket, Miranda Coy just won her game. She's into the winner's bracket quarterfinal. Sina Box, I don't know, but Sina is about to take on Demi Cartwright. That'll be another winner's bracket semifinal. But like I said, we're going to bounce back and forth here between women's, seniors, maybe a little blind draw action. And I've been neglecting the chat, so let me see here. Can we add country flag to the name? That actually is a really good idea, Pelican Boards. That's a really good idea. We should think about doing that. Before they all walk up, we should be getting their countries, but before we talk to them if we don't know them.
I can give you some flags. Pop them in real quick. Too much?
For tonight, yes, but not for tomorrow.
All right. Who's the commenter? Pelican Boards.
Because I know how to do a drop down. I know how to do a drop down,
us.
and I can just click a drop down, and I can pull in the flags like next to it right here. So I'm going to do that. All right, Pelican Boards, you win the comment for the day. We are pulling in the country flags onto the scoreboard for tomorrow. It's going to take us extra work, but we're going to do it. Mark Zamani saying, "Let's go, Miranda Coy."
Speaking of, these two players are both from Germany.
Yep. Tom Stranger saying Goonie Wrights is my favorite. We love Goonie. He was great. I had a chance to talk to him. He was so excited to be having so many players from Europe and America coming to his home city and his home country.
And next year, Trey, Where is this located? Where's the next?
I don't think they've announced it. I don't think I can announce it
Oh,
publicly.
okay, never mind. I didn't know. It's not a.
I
It's
do
not
know,
public
but
knowledge.
it's not public. I can't be dropping. And maybe, Charco, will you ask Tone if I'm allowed to say where next year's going to be, or am I not allowed to say that yet? Oh, he thinks it. Okay, he thinks it might be out in the open. So,
But do we believe Jarko?
yeah, Charco is going to tell us. I can say where we. Okay, so next year I can say.
Drum roll.
Next year we will be in Porridge, Croatia, right on the coast of Croatia, right across the way from Italy. But man, I cannot wait. I can't wait to be back in Croatia. It's one of my places that I want to see. Okay, they announced it
Even
last
Denny,
week.
man.
Okay,
Come on.
I didn't see that they announced it. I knew it was something that was in the works. But yeah, excited to see Croatia is going to be the destination. We coming back, Jack? We've already started planning it, so you better be.
Absolutely. I would love to see the Red Keep from
Red
the Game
Keep.
of Thrones.
Yes.
We'll do cornhole on top of the Red Keep.
Exactly. How amazing would that be?
You got some connections over there in Croatia.
Let's go. My mother-in-law, Denise Rice Johnson, jumping in, saying, "I'm going with you." Let's go, Denise. Pack the bags.
She goes by DRJ.
DRJ. What do I win for the idea? Pelican boards, you win.
A shout out.
Shout out. You win the big shout out. Snaps for Pelican boards, right? I hope you guys could hear those snaps.
They were delightful. All right, what do we got going on here in this game?
Yeah, 7-7 game here. Bernstum stepping out a little bit, trying to go after his bag, and he goes slick side clean off the back.
Yeah, so it's 7-7 on. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it was close. Close here out of the gate. Does get one to go, but this is a big opportunity for Goonie Wrights, and he drips in that left side. Get a little bit of a fist pump there from Wrights. Goonie got some good bags there from Goonie.
You know what? I'm going to say it, but if any sponsor out there does leg compression socks, you're looking at two of the top players.
We have a celebrity in the chat. Ruth Lilly, Jenna Lilly's mom, jumping in the chat.
She's out there watching it while she's watching it.
Shout out Ed Lilly. He's watching from his couch at home. Shout out Ed. Back and forth these guys go. That bag, oh man, it looks like it's going to fall off. It's on that slick side.
Just needs one big bounce.
Yeah, you feel like one more, it's going to cause it to go. But it doesn't. It stays up there.
Now that's hanging on the board like I'm hanging on to my ex.
You've been waiting. He's been waiting for that joke all day, Charco.
No, I was wondering whether or not I should say it.
Oh.
On the off chance that my ex is watching this. Which is
You know
very
what's funny, Charco? So Charco, we usually on these sound pads we put some sound effects, and one of them is the little doomps. And so I would have absolutely hit that one there for that one. 12-7 now, as Goonie Wrights takes a big lead.
Both these players got the step.
Ooh, how about that drip
That
back
slippy
in?
drip.
Slippy drip. Logan Chamberlain liked that one.
I'm telling you, I've got the good call-outs.
Goonie Wrights first bag here of the round, now up 15-7. First bag is in. As these two go back and forth. Ooh, that one's again on that back side of the board.
Oh.
But Stum He's off to the left, and now he's trying to go in for the wash. He does. Something that still travels overseas, the fist pump. The fist pump still travels overseas in between the two players.
You want to know what doesn't travel overseas? Pasta. Okay.
PSA, if you ever go on a flight overseas, do not get the airline food. That's
Specifically American Airlines. Well, American Airlines I had a very bad experience with recently. The pasta, always get the chicken, always get the protein.
I would just say I don't get anything on the airline food. I'm not going to do it.
If you're in the plane for
in the airport.
it's an 8-hour flight. I'm not going to eat.
What I had was I ate right before I got on, and I had the. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing that. I had it right before I got on, and I had chicken tenders because I know you can't screw up chicken tenders because you just literally deep frying something. And then after that, I had like the pre-packaged protein bars that they handed out.
All right. I am sending out a poll in the YouTube chat on whether or not you should order airline food.
If you're on a plane for 8 hours, should you eat at all? Should you eat what they provide you? 19-7 is our score now as Goonie Wrights is leading. As our first poll in the chat is not anything cornhole related.
I'll put 8-hour flight so they know. It means a lot. Should you eat airplane food? 8-hour flight. Bring a meal with you on the flight. Dr. Spoofs,
That's actually smart. You actually
I will be doing that.
Yeah, that's actually a very good idea.
I unfortunately, Dr. Spoofs, there's no poll for bring
There's
extra.
no third option of bring extra food. That bag is a miss here. This could be game time and is likely going to be game time with a 19-7 lead here by Goonie Wrights, and that will do it. That's the ceremonial handshake to signify end of the game. Goonie Wrights going to keep on. You want to do it? No, he's done now. Sorry, my fault. Goonie Wrights going to keep on rolling here, and we're going to keep on rolling as their next matchup is going to be Cena Box versus Demi Cartwright in our women's singles division. Don't want to miss it. We're live here from Trier. Oh, welcome back, Cornhole fans. Here in Trier, Germany, making our way through women's singles action. We just saw a senior singles match where Goonie Wrights showed off his skills. We're now going to make our way back to our women's singles bracket. Trey Ryder alongside Jack Geddes. We're having some fun here in Trier as we go through a lot of these different brackets. And next up, we are going to have a Germany versus Canada matchup right in front of our eyes. It is going to be Demi Cartwright from Canada going up against Sina Bacchus from Germany.
Quality pronunciation there, Trey.
I don't know if that's right.
Oh,
not.
never mind.
What would it be, Charco? Sina's last name. Bacchus. Oh, I said it right. Let's go. Let's go, fam. We're good. Corey Russell says, wait. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Corey, we're running YouTube. Me and Jack are running YouTube chats. We got like commercials. I got like mobile commentator cams. I got everything, Corey. By I mean it's like mostly Charco and Jack, and I'm just like pushing buttons. But we're here.
I'm putting out polls, and a lot of people said no to that 8-hour flight.
So they
do not eat airplane
Yeah, don't
food.
eat on airplane. Yeah.
We got an approach here from Old Crow Cornhole saying eating food right before the flight is risky.
No, so it is risky, but that's why I get chicken tenders, because chicken. That's what they say. You know why Usain Bolt? You know what Usain Bolt eats right before a race that he knows he's going to win?
No.
McDonald's. Because the reason you eat fried food that is processed, because you know you have a really, because the only way he's going to lose a race is if he gets food poisoning. So what he does is he eats the most processed food that has zero chance of being, or the lowest risk of having food poisoning. That's why I get chicken tenders right before you get on a plane.
I don't believe it. I don't think you've ever talked to Usain Bolt.
I'm just telling you facts. Nice push there. Bag rolls off the back there for Sina as some Demi Cartwright fans here in the chat.
A lot of Demi.
A lot of Demi. Demi's like, man. Demi's got like a fan club. I love it.
Demi is from Canada.
Yes, ACL Canada in the house. Jack on the mic, says Corey Russell. Love gives me a little star eyes emoji.
As he should.
Down and Back Cornhole podcast. It's actually not Trey and Tone. It's Trey and Jack.
I wanted Tone too.
Oh, and a little bit short there from Cartwright. Sina's throwing those Ultra Viper R's, trying to get a chance to look and see what Demi's throwing. A nice recovery there from Demi Cartwright. She gives up a couple. I loved Demi's little sass she gave me. I asked her, I was like, hey, Demi, where are you from? What country? And she just said, really? And she pointed at a shirt that says Girls Throw 2 Canada right across the center of it. I said, that one's on me.
Demi's also jamming out right now.
She is jamming out right now. Whatever she's listening to, she's loving it.
I want to listen to whatever she's listening to.
Oh, are they throwing? Is that a ripper? Really? Oh, it is. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe I didn't see ripper right across the... Sometimes it's good. Wow, how about that airmail from Demi Cartwright? Answered. These two going back and forth on the airmails. Make it 3. Oh my gosh, and almost a rodeo to take everything. That will probably end that incredible string of airmails. But how about that? Those ladies put on a show that round. Yes, round of applause from the peanut gallery there. That was impressive.
That was one great round, Trey.
Whew. One great round is right. Some jitters, they say. I didn't see any jitters there. That was...
No, sir.
That was impressive. 4-2 as Sina takes the lead. Or has the lead, I should say.
I think it was the power of the song by Demi. Ever since she started jamming out, she's been on something.
This peels that bag a little bit, and now Cena gonna go after her. She does knock one in. That's gonna get her. That's gonna give her a couple points there. Should be a 5-on-3. Should make it 6-2.
Now, where is Cena from again?
Germany.
Germany. So we
This is
got
Germany versus Canada.
English versus German.
Oh,
In
you're
terms
talking
of
about
language.
like
The language
well, I mean,
barrier.
You don't know. Is Demi's first language French? You don't know that?
Fair enough.
I think it is English, but
I mean, she talked to you in English
yes,
pretty well.
it was,
So
yes, it was. Ku Yang on the board speeds on the 25 ACL board is going to be faster than 24 boards. No, the speed will be the same. It'll be the same. But I will say this, is that if you're talking about like when you go to an open, like the boards that are going to be showcased at opens will likely be a lot faster next year just because generally the ACL goes through a 2-year use cycle on its boards that they use for national level events. So this concluded year 2 of 2 in using the boards that they had, so which means all new boards are being printed this off season. So naturally, boards that are brand new that don't have a lot of play on them take a little bit of while to break in. So at least the first open event that you guys will see in Rock Hill to kick off the season will likely be pretty fast. Eight-two. 8-2 our score.
When playing with you earlier, Trey, you do not like a fast board.
Not at all. I hate fast.
Because you lost to me?
Well, we went 1-1. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it was because it was look, we split.
Very defensive over here, huh?
And we split in doubles. Thank you very much. But okay, look, you cannot act like I didn't play well the second game. You just played really well. Like I'm not even gonna say that I didn't play well the second game. So I don't want to hear it, sir.
Can you put the scoreboard on here, or what are you doing?
11-2. Oh, and Cena's off the back there. Cartwright going up. Ooh. Just a little bit short, and she bounces off the back. Ooh. And Cena, what a bag to get around there. Cartwright up again, and she is deep. A little bit of some adrenaline there, maybe, but she is dancing down the court.
We need more of that.
Yeah, we do.
Well, guess what? Next year you will not, because they're banning headphones.
That's true. Next season.
A semi-controversial topic.
Aiden Ham, what's up, Trey? How's the time change treating you? Actually, Jack, I don't know. I think we've done pretty good with the time change.
Yeah.
We needed a little nap yesterday. We each took like a 30, 45-minute nap around 2 or 3 o'clock. But
you took a nap. I shall not talk because I
had
you were pasta earlier.
Yeah, you weren't feeling very good. I took a nap. I took a 30-minute nap. And once I got out of that, I was good to go. I got a full 8 hours last night, so I'm good. Oh, that's another bag off the back, and that's game. Wow, that came out of nowhere. The 4-bagger by Cena, and then the 5. The 7 spot will do it. How about it? A good shot there from the crowd. But Cena is going to take the victory. And there's a hug it out there at the end. Wow, Jack, I didn't see that coming at all.
It was out of nowhere, but I don't know. Dawn just didn't have it this game.
She started off hot, hitting a lot of those airmails. But Cena powers through it. She keeps rolling on. And as we take a quick look at the bracket, she is going to advance to the semi-finals of this women's singles event. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, more live action. Europe Open live from Trier. Guten Tag from
Stop.
Trier, Germany.
You're not that guy.
Not that guy. Welcome inside Mesa Park here. 2024 ACL Europe Open, trying to crown some European champions. Trey Ryder joined alongside Jack Geddes. We're making our way through women's singles action, and we're going to see another 2 of the 4 top players in this women's singles division. It is going to be Silka Bits versus Katarina Belac. We already saw one of the Belac sisters from Croatia a little bit earlier, and now we're about to see the other one and one of the favorites to win this entire thing. This is going to be a showdown here, as Silka has been one of the top women in this continent. So this, you know, when we look at on paper and we're trying to figure out who's going to win this entire thing, I think a lot of people, a lot of Europeans would have pegged one of these two to be the champion. And the fact that they're going to be going against each other here in a quarterfinal match makes it really, really interesting. We'll take a quick look at the other side of the bracket before we get things rolling here, as they're waiting for our tablet here. But Miranda Coy is up currently in her women's quarterfinal match. The winner of her game is going to go on to take on Sina Bacchus, who we just saw beat Demi Cartwright. Again, this is a single elimination bracket, single elimination. So we're going to crown a champion here. So also on the other side, the winner of this game will play the winner of Maria Belac and Renee Calod. Whatever. Okay, I got close enough, Charco. So we got, so it could be a Belac versus Belac semifinal, which would certainly be interesting, and they would love to see it.
And the nationalities of these ladies are?
Croatia and Germany.
Who's who?
So Katarina Belac is from Croatia, and then Silka Bits is from Germany. Corey says, Jack, let the man have fun. Talking to you. All right, we got our teams on there now, and I think we're ready to roll here. Yes, yeah. Got a bag spin there, and it looks like Silka has won the bag spin. Ladies and gentlemen, these bags are live here. Women's singles bracket quarterfinal. Silka's first bag is a little bit to the right. Doors open for Katarina, and she's in.
Okay, that took a while. Had to start a poll. Who's going to win the match?
There you go. Get some votes in here. If you're watching on YouTube, got a chat rolling here, or a poll rolling here in the chat. Yes, the Belac sisters are related. I don't know who's older. Don't ask.
I'm going to ask who's older.
Is bunching up bags on
wow.
that right-hand side. That's going to be an early 4 spot there for Kata.
See, now I feel like the poll is a little bit skewed after the 4 spot.
That's all right. You still got time. You got time to vote if you're on YouTube.
This is fun. I can take Jack's spot next year. Corey.
Jack did say yes.
Oof. Okay, I can't. We have a German comment here.
Yep, can't read. I don't know. Can't read German. Like that's the thing is like I took Spanish in school, so like Spanish and even a little bit of French. Like you can see some similarities in the language. Not at all with German. I see German words, I have no idea what they mean.
Yeah,
it was fun. It was fun, like being your passenger as you were driving us through, just seeing all the different signs and everything, trying to figure out where we were going.
The German word for exit?
Yeah.
Ausfahrt? Why? Why so much Ausfahrt?
Yeah, the foot file change doesn't take effect till the new season. New season starts October 1. October 1.
Off gets silk means let's go. All right, I can do that. Off gets. All right. Now we know what that means.
Now we know what it means.
Off
We're
gets.
ready. Bellatz, Bellatz had an opportunity. She goes off the back.
The chat is fully split here on who's going to win at 50-50.
Is it 50-50? Wow.
With 14 votes. I mean, it's not a large sample size. Anyone watching on Facebook, you're not going to get the opportunity to vote in the poll. But if you want to, you just head over to YouTube and add your little votes here. And now it seems like Balak is getting more votes. Could be because
4-2.
she's winning 4-2.
Bellatz is up. Had that 4 spot early. Bags a little bit right again. Silka is in. That's another round there where Bits is going to get some points.
Just the name Silka Bits is, it's
Awesome.
a great name.
It's a great name.
Great name. All right, we're going to end this poll with 22 votes. If anyone wants to get a last-second push in there, but it looks like Balak is going to take the stream's votes. Now let's see if you guys are correct.
Oh, and that bag is just dripping back. Oh, and this is set up for a big 5 spot for Silka. Another 4-bagger there. And it's gonna be an 8 spot. Wow, talk about a turn of events. 14-4. I did not see that coming the past 2 rounds. We were just talking about it being... I mean, you look at the poll results, and everybody was thinking that Kata was going to run away with this, but no, Silka.
Dr. Spoofs is over here taking back his comment earlier about being more balanced. It is the spectator jinx.
Yeah. Well, there's no Jake Brandon here, so we can't call it Jake's jinx. So. But we can. We actually can. That was a Jake's jinx. Oh, wow. Clean airmail by Silka. Bellatz going for a push. He's clean off the back. Is that?
I'm counting.
That's game. That's a 7 spot. What in the world? What did we just see?
That was an airmail for the win and a push off the back.
8 spot, 7 spot, 15 points over 2 rounds, and it's over.
Just like that.
I cannot think of a time when I've seen a game end quite like that. My goodness.
Silka Bits.
Silka Bits indeed. We are going to take a quick break, and when we return, more live action from Trier, Germany, site of the 2024 ACL Europe Open.
But yeah.
All right, welcome back. We're making our way through women's singles and senior singles action. You see right there, #1 seed Miranda Coy. She's in a battle right now, trying to make it through, trying to get all the way to the semifinals. She's playing against Andrea. I'm not going to try the last name, but it's 18-12, trying to get back to Sina Bacchus. But here, we got senior singles action to bring you right now. And next up, and it looks like actually Miranda in that last round got it done. So Miranda is going to advance. She's going to advance to the, actually, yeah, there we go. She advances to the semifinals. So we are down to our final four. Our final four of women's singles is ready to roll. It will be Maria Belatz and Silke Bitz on one side of the bracket. Sina Bacchus and Miranda Coy on the left side. Now jumping over into senior singles action. Senior singles, we're trying to get down to the final four. We have two of our final four. Conrad Rhine and Guni Reitz are two of our final four players in senior singles. Guni Reitz is going to play the winner of the board right in front of us. Paul Vandendam and Robert Wendler going head-to-head. On the other side of the bracket, we got a team, a couple guys going up against each other trying to play to get to Conrad Rhine, so we'll give you some updates along the way. The fist bumps have been had, backspin, and even first round is underway, and that is a big 7-spot out of the gate.
To start?
For none other than Paul Vandendam. Wow, how about that? Ooh. Vandendam, Charco was telling me, Dutch name, but Canadian player. So he is from Canada. Jenna just let me know behind the scenes he has qualified to be an ACL Canada Pro next season. So he's taking some of that momentum here at the ACL Europe Open.
He also has the glasses on his head, which is a surprising move considering.
He must be farsighted. Is 27 feet considered far? So that means he can see well far away, so he's farsighted. So I don't know. But yeah, glass on the head. Nice move. He's going to continue this run here.
Yeah, there have been some pretty high
big
rounds.
Yeah. It's going to be another couple points. That's going to make it 9-0.
Shout out Dr. Spoofs pointing that out.
Dr. Spoofs.
I just love that name. It's a good name.
Wolger Johansson just advances as well. He's going to take on Conrad Rhine next up.
Can you say that first name again?
Nope, will not do it. Over under 7 rounds.
Apparently Paul always has the head glasses. It's his look. This could be another big round for Paul. He can.
Nice drip there by Wendler, and that's going to be just another single point, though. But Vandendam continues to build
Still
a
10-0.
lead.
What do you call that, Trey? When it drips in like that?
What do you call it?
A slippy drip.
A slippy drip.
When it's
All
on
right.
the slicky side and it drips
Slicky
in.
side,
Slippy
drip. That's what we're, you should patent that.
I will. It's going to be my bad company when I start one.
Jeff Colbert actually makes a really good point. Needs the glasses to see the tablet. That's so true. Vandendam paired with Connor Weiss in the ACL versus Canada at Worlds almost beat Logan Chamberlain and JBJ. That is right.
That's exactly what Jenna had told us.
Miranda Coy coming up here talking some junk already.
In classic Coy style.
Yep.
We got a dirty board here.
Yeah,
Potential for some
Wendler.
shots here.
Wendler knocks one in. And Vandendam going to take a timeout, go look at it.
Let's see if he puts down the glasses for this one.
See what he wants to do. I don't mind laying up here. I don't think you have. I don't think you know your opponent's got slick side down, dripping in the hole. Oh, and that
Nice
bag
tough.
looks like it's about to fall. Wendler is up. Oh, and he can't get it to go. Tough break. That could have been a huge round, but instead it looks like it's just going to be, what, a single point? 7-on-6 maybe? Oh, no, he had another one off, so maybe that's actually 2 the other way.
Yeah.
Wow. 12-0. Paul Vandendam rolling.
Miranda's over here behind us spilling Sprite.
Everywhere.
All over, everywhere. So we got Octanes and what?
Yeah, I can't
other
tell what the
bag?
other
I
one is because
can't.
he's only throwing slick side down, so I haven't been able to see the top of a bag yet. Back and forth there, a little bit of a volley going. Oh, and that for a second, I thought that bag was going to drip all the way around the side and in, but
Almost a slippy
no
drip.
slippy. You didn't let me. I was trying to help you. I was going to say almost a slippy drip there, but not in this case. 14-0. Again, thank you guys for tuning in from all across the globe. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you give the feed a share as well
I'm looking.
as following ACL Europe on Facebook. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the American Cornhole League if you're not already. And then if you're watching on ACL Cornhole TV, just keep on doing what you're doing. Just maybe with your phone, if you're watching on your TV, make sure you follow the American Cornhole League on all your social channels. We're here at the 2024 ACL Europe Open, crowning European champions in all the different divisions, senior singles and women's singles, the big ones tonight.
Plus, we love to talk smack in the comments, so
Yes.
that's one thing you can't do in ACL.
Yeah, and Jack is a poll fiend in that YouTube chat, so.
Ooh, just you wait. There's another polarizing topic. I will be polling it.
That was cheesy.
That was good, actually. So.
Next up, KT Kevin Thomas going to be jumping in the booth. One of the great voices of ACL Europe throughout the entire season. Going to be jumping in, giving us some inside scoop as we get down to our championship matches.
The scoop.
Paul Vandendam is again in on that right side.
I'm more interested to see what this man's bag is because I can't even get a glimpse. What is that?
I cannot see it all. Oh, and it's off the back. That is gonna be what, a
6?
5 spot?
5?
8-on-3, 5.
19-0.
That's 2 bags now in this game that I think have really decided this one thus far. Robert Wendler has had an opportunity to airmail on 2 separate occasions to maybe drag something, and in the end, it not able to hit it, and that's why Paul Vandendam has got the big lead.
These bags the boards are really fast, so it surprises me that he's throwing slick side down. Oh, take it back.
They might not be as fast as we think because, I mean, we were throwing brand new bags earlier when we were throwing. I mean, they might be moderate speed. I haven't watched them and say, oh man, they're They're really, really fast. Now, they may be...
You've seen a couple slippy drips.
Yeah, we've seen some slick side slippy drips.
Look at that.
That's a slippy drip.
I just need one other person to start calling it a slippy drip.
Just
casually in cornhole. To know that I've made it.
19-3, Robert Wendler gets on the board. He's got a long way to go, though. Nice level 1 flat block with that yellow octane energy. It's pushed in there, but just 2 points away. Oh, man, what a little fade.
Oh.
And now off the back, four-bagger wins it.
That looks pretty good, too.
It's about as good as it gets. Bag is going up, and that is going to do it. Paul Vendendam is going to take it down.
You had to think for a second.
Yeah, I had to think and make sure it wasn't, he didn't knock somebody else in and be it, but that is a big win, and Canada is going to get a player into the Final Four of senior singles here at the ACL Europe Open. How about it? We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we're jumping back over to the women's singles side of things, trying to crown a women's singles champion live from Trier, Germany. Right after this.
Welcome to the ACL Europe Series, where professional cornhole players from all over Europe compete to become the best cornhole player of Europe. ACL Europe is the European branch of the American Cornhole League.
Bag of the night is up, and he gets it. There we go.
Next season, the ACL Europe Series will cover more than 25 events in 14 different European countries and thousands of players competing to become an official ACL pro.
Brown is away, and he gets it.
Cornhole is the most inclusive sport in the world. Gender, age, size. In our sport, literally, anyone can play and anyone can win. Interested in becoming a sponsor of ACL Europe? Contact us now.
Welcome back, Cornhole fans, here inside Mesa Park here in Trier, Germany. Trey Ryder now joined alongside one of the voices of ACL Europe, KT Thomas. KT, what is up? You've been able to have an opportunity to call a lot of these matches throughout the entire year. I know you tell me you've been in Germany here for about a year and a half. What's been the experience like being able to be a part of this?
Man, Trey, it's been incredible. Coming over here from the States, from the cornhole scene, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. Like, I didn't expect the same heaviness and the same experience, but man, it has exceeded every expectation. It is exactly what you feel like. The family aspect, the friends aspect has been just incredible. Every country we went to has been better than the next, and man, I can't say enough good things about the way European cornholes came together.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you've had a unique experience, I think, that's one I think that's super valuable, in that you got to see what cornhole was in the States, right? And
yes.
see it at the beginnings.
From
and
its
see
infancy,
yeah,
really.
to grow from there, and now you're kind of getting an opportunity to be a part of what is happening here in Europe. Do you see a lot of similarities in kind of how the two games have grown early in their infancy?
I do, and I've told people, I've said this before, that cornhole right now is where the States was 3-4 years ago as far as the popularity and growth. But man, they're getting there, and they're getting there fast.
Yeah, certainly getting there fast. I noticed a big change just from walking in the building. I didn't even have to watch anybody play. I literally just had to feel the energy in the building. It's a different energy in the building. Last season, it was very much, oh, like we're here, we're happy, blah, blah, blah. Everybody came in. They had their welcome shot, their welcome beer. They walked over to the boards. They were ready to practice.
That's right.
This is a different vibe in this building. This was, we are ready to go. We think that we can compete at a really high level. And it's not so much, oh, we just don't want to make a fool of ourselves. It's, I want to win. Well, there's an emphasis here on that.
You look at what we've got going on the boards right now with Cena playing Miranda, and we had a 10-8 round to start off there. Cena has been one of our mainstays. She's one of my favorites, a German gal, so I consider her one of my locals. She throws pretty nails up the middle of the board, and she's going to give anybody a fight. She was my dark horse prediction on that ACL podcast to do well here. So this is a good opportunity for her to come in there and go right at Miranda and take a little money off of her. Yeah.
I mean, you said it. You think she's one of the top ones, and really across entire Europe, you think she's probably one of the top women, right?
Absolutely.
In this entire field, and it shows that she's here in the Final Four.
Yep, absolutely. Not just one of the top women, one of the top players across Europe. Great bag.
Woo! And Miranda Coy, slick side, gets everything. Yeah, that's going to be a 4 spot right there.
Now, we got to bring you in, Trey, on European Cornhole. I was lucky enough with our Director of the Year here, Ton, to be brought in. And I don't even know how it happened, but on a 4-bagger over here in Europe, we talk about a little boom sauce going on.
Boom sauce. So. Okay, that's new lingo for me. So boom sauce is the – you know what I need to do? I need to get one of these – I need to record a KT boom sauce on my sound pad, and I can just push that anytime it happens. I like it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Chad, for jumping in here. We do have all of you rooting on here. We got a lot of fans of Paul in that last game, but of course, thank you guys for tuning in here.
That's
Miranda Coy 6-0 lead over Cena, and it looks like it's going to be 4 more. Yep. Miranda Coy continues to roll here, 10-0.
Cena's got to stop the bleeding here and try to get a little something. Try to get that lead bag and take it away from her and just try to switch the momentum a little bit on her. And I'll tell you, Trey, from the European standpoint, when they play these pros, the nerves and the jitters, they get to them big time because they see these folks as the professionals that they are and larger than life. So they got to get over that.
And that's why that's why you need tournaments like this, though. You have to. You can't get better playing the same level of competition. You get better by playing the best of the best. There's an opportunity here for Cena. She went stick side there. Yeah. Not choosing to throw that slick side just yet. Will she flip it over? No, she's staying.
Staying sticky. Great gather there by Cena.
3. That's going to be a 4 spot to get her on the board.
There you go.
Big bag. Wasn't a boom sauce, but it felt like one.
That was damn good. That was damn good. She brought exactly what she needed to do, gathered all 3 of those. We're lucky enough over here, Trey, to have had some of the ACL pros, namely Sean Farrell and Denny Mallins came over here a lot. So these guys have got to throw with them and get to know them. And that's helped grow the game so much over here. So just having that brand and those folks coming over, and we've got several Americans that live here in Europe that have, came up. EJ.
Yeah, EJ. Yeah, EJ is someone I'm excited to watch this weekend.
Yeah, we'll be talking about him a lot, I believe, this weekend. He's a machine down there, slow and steady. So, missed airmail there.
Yeah, Miranda Coy is off the back there, and Cena is hanging around here now, 10-8.
I told you she will chip away at you. Now Cena changed midway. She threw cheetahs for the first half of the season. When I met her, she threw cheetahs. So she's went to these Vipers to get just a little more control on these boards. So.
Yeah, this is that Ultra Viper R here for Cena, throwing up against, I believe that's the Lucky Bag Pro Sniper Elite for Miranda Coy on the other side.
Miranda pushing hers up a little bit, trying to get a gather. Good little block by Cena.
Yeah, you got a lane forming here. Slick side down. Coy is awake. She gets them all.
Cena can grab her other bag and try to do a little negating here. Oh, she does, but she leaves it out.
Yeah, Miranda Coy going to try to sneak in this right side. That is a crafty cut bag by Miranda Coy to get into that right side and keep that bag sitting. That's going to double her lead, make it 12-8. But I've been really impressed. I was at dinner last night with Cena, got to talk to her a little bit, and a number of the different German players, and they were excited for this weekend. She's taking advantage of her opportunity right now.
Absolutely. Man, you have some, not only Germany, but through Europe, you have such great players that the fundamentals. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The roll shot and a couple other crafty bags are not quite here yet, but man, straight up the middle, you want to go bag for bag up the middle with these guys, good luck.
Cena got an opportunity to tie the game.
For Cena.
That is a boom sauce indeed. Makes it 12-12. And we have a bag game and now a race to 9.
Absolutely. Cena is not going to be dismissed. She's going to fight you tooth and nail the whole way. Miranda is the champion that she is. She's an incredible player, but Cena, that she recognizes this for the opportunity that she has, and she's not going to let it slide.
Bag a little bit left, maybe dragable. Oh, nice bully there by Coy as she gets it out of the way. And now takes position. This is a good start to the round.
Oh, unfortunate for Cena. Miranda, full advantage.
Cena trying to clean up that bag in the middle, cannot do it. This is in for 6. Coy can't take advantage. That's going to be a 4-point round, going to make it 16-12.
Miranda is throwing she's throwing the bags. Cena left a lot on the table there with a couple off the side. Miranda's going to, you know what she's going to do. She's going to be crafty. She's going to throw those bags. It's up to Cena. Cena has to stop her and try to make her throw in some awkward situations. Now, Trey, what's your experience over here as far as what do you think as the voice of ACL and the guy who's seen more cornhole than dang near anybody? What do you think about the skill level you've seen so far?
Yeah, well, I can see a noticeable difference from last year to this year, just in the pure depth of players. From top to bottom. I mean, last year, kind of like I said, there was a vibe as we get a 10-10 wash there. There was a vibe of just like, let me just hang around type of thing. And this one doesn't feel that way. This feels like someone needs to be challenged. And certainly there were instances like we continue to talk about Maria Bellatsbeat and Trey Birchfield last year. It's kind of off on a side court. People weren't paying attention until the very end type of thing. Like, nobody last year would have been able to get on this type of court and go up against a top-level pro and make it the game that it is right now, right? I mean, that's the stark difference, is being able to play when it really matters. And regardless of how this game ends, there is a stark difference in the elevation of competition that we've seen year over year.
Absolutely. And, man, I tell you what, from the beginning, boom sauce by Miranda. 12-8 round.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 more, going to make it 20-12.
The elevation you've seen this season alone from and I've been here from the onset of the season, started off with a couple tournaments, went to Slovenia. The elevation you've seen from the mid players game is there is no easy games anymore.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it is out of mistakes now for Cena, as she has going up against Miranda Coy, who is sitting on 20. She's going to have to probably collect that bag on the left-hand side if Coy doesn't do it for her.
Cena's got to pull this.
She's in again. Coy bunches up. This bag has got to be in. Cena is away, and it is not in.
Unfortunate. Great match from these ladies. Way to fight for Cena to represent. Miranda does what Miranda does and just pulls away at the end there.
The hometown hero of Cena makes a really deep run, makes her country proud, but it is Miranda Coy that is going to be into the finals here in Trier, Germany, trying to crown a women's singles champion. Who will she face in the finals? Time will tell. We're back right after this. All right, welcome back, Cornhole fans. We're here in Trier, Germany for our 2024 ACL Europe Open. Trey Ryder alongside KT Thomas. KT, this has been just a great start to the weekend, and got to see some great top-level talent in women's singles. Cena from Germany gave Miranda Coy just about everything that she could handle.
She did, absolutely. She's a little firebrand. She came in. She was not going to lay down and let her go, and it came down to a couple small missed hands that cost the game. And you're going to see all that all weekend, Trey. I think you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg here with some competition we're going to have.
Yeah, and next up, we're going to see some more of that top-level competition. Next up will be our other women's singles semifinal, and it will be between Silke Bitz and Maria Belatz. Now, this was one game away from being Belatz versus Belatz,
Yeah.
but Silke Bitz, an absolute tear in the second half of her game. She scores a 7, followed by an 8. 15 points in 2 rounds would be enough to take down Katarina Belatz. And now, because of it, we got these two going head-to-head. And without further ado, our second semifinal in women's singles. And KT, these bags are live.
Absolutely. You got 2 of the ACL Europe women's, or the women pros. And actually, you're seeing a preview of what you're going to see for the WCO Cup, as Silke is a representative of the German team, and Maria, of course, is a representative of the Croatian team. So these ladies are no stranger. They've played each other plenty of times, and both of them can just throw a 4-bagger on you quick as you can say, what's up?
Well, yeah, and I went up to Ton. So Ton de Vries, for those that don't know, is the ACL Europe director, and he oversees all of this ACL Europe play, as Maria Belatz is going to get a couple points to start this one, go up 2-0. I was asking him, okay, give me a quick scouting report here on women's singles, right? Who am I looking out for? And he said 2 names, Maria Belatz, Silke Bitz. So he told me the 2 people that would be right here. And sure enough, they're right here for a chance to go play Miranda Coy in that final game.
Both these ladies are straight, gonna just fundamental good baggers. Silke's gonna throw up the middle, and she's gonna make you make mistakes, and Maria does the same thing. Great bag by Silke there. Maria's got to come up. Ooh, off. Silke's got a chance here to grab that, and she does. Boom sauce for Silke.
That's a boom sauce 4-bagger. As we can see, got Ton de Vries right there, strategizing for the big weekend.
And we have our first lead change.
There's Ton out enjoying the weekend. He's a lot of hard work getting here.
Tone, our wonderful European director and great all-around guy. Now, Trey, these 2 ladies said they'll be battling tomorrow in the WCO, so we're looking forward to that to see if someone can dethrone Team USA to become the world champ there.
That would be certainly impressive, especially when you start looking at the roster for Team USA and who is here.
Monster roster.
I mean, just an absolute ridiculous roster, headlined by none other than the singles and the doubles world champions. Trey Birchfield is here, and Adam Hissner is here. So Trey Birchfield, of course, winning the singles world championship and also winning the doubles alongside Adam Hissner.
Absolutely. And Trey, he's no stranger to European cornhole. He was over here last year at the Paris Open, so he's excited to be here. We spent some time with him and Adam earlier, so they're both really stoked to be here and enjoy this stuff. So, but they're here to compete as well.
Yes, there's you know, it's on the line to be that international champion. There's something to be said about it. Maria pushes one off to the right-hand side.
Silke with a little opportunity here, see if she can take it. You leave Silke an open board, and she is loath to let that go. Boom sauce for Silke.
Boom sauce 4-bagger there by Silke, and a 10 for Belatz. It's going to be 2 more for Bitz. Going to make it 6-2 as she continues to build her lead for her in Germany. It will be USA in the women's singles final. Who will be the other one to join?
We got Germany versus Croatia right now. So we were just lucky enough, Trey, few weeks, or about a month ago actually, to go to Croatia to play in the Croatian Open, and that's where the championships next year are going to be, in lovely Croatia, right on the sea. So, man, it should be if you're an American player and you're not thinking about coming to the championship next year, you should be.
Yes. And looking over on the senior side, Volker Johansson up 12-2 over Conrad Rhine. Paul Vandendam against Goonie Wrights up 9-8. So in addition to our women's singles final, we will also show our senior singles final to cap off our coverage for the evening.
Silka just keeps continuing to throw nails there. I think we missed a boom sauce there, so another 12 to 10 round. So 6-2 lead right now, or 6-3 lead, excuse me. Down there we got a little glare on the scoreboard. Had to ask my road dog Woody Woodson to help me out there. Great first bag by Maria going up the middle. Silka, she is just a machine right now. She's in the groove. Maria's got to find a way to slow her down. That ain't gonna do it. Great bag by Silka again. Silka's just throwing nails right now, Trey. She's locked in. She's in the zone.
She is absolutely down the center right now.
Oh.
And as soon as we say it, there's a Jake Brandon jinx.
Announcer's jinx. Was that a field goal?
Mm-hmm. There's a Jake Brandon jinx right there.
Yes, sir. But Silka's still in the driver's seat right now, still with the lead bag and in control. So we'll see what she can do with it, see if she can maintain the control. She's putting the pressure on Maria. Maria's no stranger to this, though. She's been here many times on different ACL broadcasts, and you're not going to shake either of these two ladies. And I know Silka, I spoke to her earlier. She's one of the folks that I get to play with on the regular in the local area I'm at in Germany. And she is super, super proud to represent Team Germany in this upcoming WCO. It's her first opportunity to do so, and I don't think she's going to let that slip by.
It's a super big honor for a lot. I mean, it should be to represent your country on an international stage. As Silka is off the left-hand side of the board.
3 points for
that's
Maria.
really her big first miss of the game. But it's going to be enough points to get a few more. Yeah. Winner, of course, going to go on to play Miranda Coy in the women's singles final.
What you said earlier, Trey, about, being the honor of representing your country. We're not there as an Olympic sport yet, cornhole. We're working on it.
But we're close. We're getting there.
Absolutely. Got so many countries involved right now. You're going to see in the WCO our first competitors from India coming in as part of the rest of the world team, and an Iranian coming in the rest of the world team. So, man, you talk about growth and people wanting to go. You can't ask for anything better than that.
Right, yeah. I was so stoked to see the Indian National Championship. I mean, that was just inspiring for a lack of a better word. I mean, it was just really cool to see that some of these players are taking that next step.
I threw actually today against a Lithuanian gentleman, and I was like, man, I think that's the first Lithuanian I've thrown against. So.
Yeah.
And we've had so many tournaments. A lot of these tournaments here in Europe, we've had 16, 17, 18 countries. And Wadaton announced that we had 19 right now tonight, and I think we're going to go up in the 20s. So it's incredible the way it's grown, and it's like a wildfire. It spreads. When a few people start playing, then they're going to spread it to their friends and their friends and their friends. So, man, it's just incredible.
Oh, another bag bled off to the left-hand side there by Velatz is going to give us a wash there.
These guys are they're a little stalemate. We're going to see who's going to blink first. Someone's going to either have an exceptional round or somebody's going to have a bad round to try to, bounce the score a little bit and get the momentum shifted. These ladies are just trading punches right now.
Still 6-6.
Maria, first bag, a little bit left. Silka can bully that. She doesn't. She pulls it a little bit in. Maria with a little push. Silka throwing it off to the right. Maria's got that bag. It could be a replacement situation here if she can throw that down and just push that first one in.
Yeah, 2 bags to push. Got to be hard, and she goes to that line drive, ends up not elevating it enough. Ends up being short.
Silka can get that Oh, great bag by Silka to try to cover her up.
Maria's going to take a timeout. She wants to go look at it.
Trey, when you guys came down from Frankfurt, did you have opportunity to see anything else here yet?
Yeah, we went around Frankfurt for a little bit, ate some good food, and then kind of drove through the countryside here in Germany and stopped at a nice little small town for lunch. It was cool to just kind of see the local town and everything like that. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, there's such beautiful scenery here in Germany. Good bag by Maria. Silka's got a chance if she wants to throw up the middle and try a runner, try a hard push. She goes up flat. Oh, she knocks one of Maria's in.
That's going to be a couple points in. Maria looks at her and says, "Why didn't you push it?" Nice little back and forth there between the two.
Yeah, Maria knows she should have gave up a little bit more there, and Silka let her off the hook. So you got to wonder if that's just a slip or a little nerves on the big stage here. But it's a point for Silka nonetheless.
7-6.
She had that lead bag, leaves it out to the right. Maria going straight up the middle. Silka with the answer. I think Maria's re-engaged her hyperdrive a little bit here, so let's see. Absolutely 3 in a row in for her. Silka with a 10-point round. Maria throwing to trying to finish it, and boom sauce for Maria. Getting a little bit back on the little meat off the bone there.
12 on 10, gonna make it 8-7.
So we've seen a couple back and forths here, Trey, with these ladies. No more than a 3-point advantage for anybody throughout the game. So.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth here, and as we check PPRs right here, we'll take a quick look. Pretty solid 9.55 for Balatz and 9.45 for Silka Bits. So these two ladies throwing at a high level here.
Yeah,
another bag in.
Mistakes are few and far between. So it's just who's going to take advantage of those little slips they have.
And it feels like this game is a lot going to come down to who is able to limit the mistakes when there are bags in front of the hole.
Yep. Yeah, but right there, 10-10 round, it's who's going to not leave that bag out to one side or the other and give it a chance to come back in.
Both ladies have shown the ability to run bags in this game. It's going to really come down to who has the ability to adjust when there are bags in front of the hole.
Yeah, and you got to take the advantage. When you have an ability to push a bag, you have to push a bag and not let it go. Trying to figure out this little score disparity there.
So after this, Ton de Vries just comes over to tell us that it will be the senior singles final, followed by the women's singles final.
Was that the director, the director of the year, Ton de Vries?
Yes, ACL International Director of the Year.
Guy's a legend.
8-6.
Ton's a good, great guy. You couldn't ask for a better director over here in ACL Europe. Man, he puts in the work, does the PR, does all the things that you would expect a great director to do. And man, he has got people hyped up to play. So you can't say enough good things about him. That was a very well deserved award. Oh, off the back for Silka.
Yeah, the only thing bad I can say about Tone is that he's in dead last in our fantasy football league. That's the only thing I can say. So he's gonna have to fix that as he gets through the rest of the season.
He is Dutch though, Trey. Come on.
He did have to do our fantasy draft at 2:30 a.m. his time.
Yeah.
So
I'm in 3 fantasy leagues. Oh, another one off the back for Silka. That's very uncharacteristic.
that is very uncharacteristic. And as we look through this,
yeah, both these ladies with some bags off the back of the board. That's wonder if that's a little nerves or just missing the moment a little bit. Yeah, I tell you, it suffers. Your fantasy football game suffers when you come over here because I watch the games. It comes on Sunday night, 7 p.m. is the first game. The second one comes on about 10 p.m. So you have to make a decision about missing, just waking up angry on Monday morning because I'm a Niners fan. So I usually get the late game.
Oh, especially if it's the late game.
Yeah.
I was going to say, well, and I looked at my app and it said there's a game on tonight that starts at 2:15 a.m.
Yep.
So if you guys want to tune into that at 2:15 a.m., we can stay up super late.
Well, I was in Slovenia for the Slovenian Open for the Super Bowl that started at 3:15 3 a.m. So the Super Bowl, Woody can tell you, we were sharing a room. I was up from 3 a.m. till 7 a.m. watching that. On my phone, cursing very loudly. Great bag there by Maria.
Yeah, Maria looked to try to collect that back on the left-hand side and able to do it as Silka is going to try to drip in, and she's off the side. Very uncharacteristic, kind of wipes her hand on her shorts. Not sure if she made contact or just didn't like the grip, what that was, but that's a big 3 spot, and now Maria Belatz is up to a 14-6 lead.
She is in the driver's seat right now, so she's going to take a little drink there, take a thing. She might be well started to take a timeout and make Maria wait a second.
Yeah.
Let's see what she does.
Yeah, just take an extra second, just kind of reset. Maria's 7 points away from advancing to the final. She would take on Miranda Coy, and that would be a rematch from round robin play. Maria played Miranda. Miranda won 21-2. So it was a big win by Miranda Coy. Obviously, Maria would look to change that result.
Good bag by Maria going over the top of that short bag. Good answer by Silka. Oh, Maria with a little bully bag, little bump there. Oh, Silka with another one. I'll tell you, Trey, I have not seen Silka throw this many bags off the board in quite a while watching her throw. So.
Oh, and then that short block again causes a bag to go off. And Silka is off again. That's what, a 5-on-3 2-point round?
Yeah, you can see the frustration on Silka's face. Maria's not happy with that performance either, but Silka is definitely not enjoying this right now.
Maria gets a score and does a little Corey Russell waddle all the way back to the end of the board. It's going to make it 16-6 now. She's 5 points away.
Like I said, Trey, I think Silka should take a full time out here and just do a little reflection and just make Maria wait. She's a fierce competitor and she's very straightforward, so she's just going to try to power through it. Ooh, 2 off to the left. Maria with a big chance here.
Yeah, this could be game time here, depending on these next couple bags. That's another one. This becomes in for the win for Belatz. The bag is away, and the bag is in.
For Maria for the win.
A 12-on-5 win, and Maria Belatz embraces Silka Bits as she is going to advance to the women's singles final.
USA versus Croatia coming up with you soon.
Yeah, it will be Belatz versus Coy, but first we have the senior singles final live from Trier, Germany. Europe Open 2024 back right after this. Oh, welcome back, Cornhole fans here, Trier, Germany, on site for the 2024 ACL Europe Open. And now we are down to our last 2 games. One in our senior singles final. Our second will be our women's singles final to crown champions of this European event. KT Thomas alongside Trey Ryder, and as we crown champions, we are looking forward to an incredible week of cornhole action. Tomorrow will be all of our WCO championships, crowning a World Cup champion in the sport of cornhole. Then, of course, on Saturday, we will have our open doubles division, crowning a doubles champion, all to cap things off Sunday morning and into the afternoon with open singles action. All right, KT, I'll put you on the spot here as we get ready to start our senior singles final. Any favorites, any people that you look to take down singles and doubles later on this weekend?
Well, singles, let's just discount all the American pros right now.
Yeah, let's say, okay, if all right, so if you look forward to, you got Trey Birchfield, Adam Hissner, Ethan Walker. Maybe I'll put you on the spot then and say top finishing European that you'll see, or non-American player that you'll see.
Right. So, of course, you look at what end of year European standings were. You got E.J. Von Drawn, Emmanuel Von Drawn, who's an American player but living over here as a American serviceman. He is at top of the points right now, and he is a tough out. So, and then Goonie Wrights, who surprisingly is not in this final right now. So he's also a tough one. But I'll tell you, there are a couple of Europeans that no one's ever heard of that are going to make a little noise. I think Roman Essler.
Yeah, Roman Elsner. Yeah.
And Goran. Goran is another one that can sneak up on you. But I've had a dark horse the entire tournament, and he's one of our players from the Netherlands, Thomas Hofstee. He is sneaky good, and if he gets on fire, he is really hard to deal with. So those are some of the names that you might see come up. But you're gonna, it's not gonna be, nothing's gonna be given to anyone. These guys are gonna have to earn it all the way through, and it's gonna come down to what kind of a very long day and who blinks first.
Very interesting. I love it. I love to hear it. I love the dark horse picks. I love seeing who some people are thinking are be able to take a deep run. Thank you, Tone.
So we have our finals here in the seniors. These two gentlemen have battled it through. How many seniors did we have to start, Trey? Do you know? I wasn't obviously not quite at the seniors yet, so I don't know how many they had. Let's look and see how many they battled through here.
Yeah, it looks like if I look at the bracket, at least 24, not 32, not 28. So looks like we had 26. 26 is the total that we had for senior singles.
So these gentlemen battled all the way through that, and then here they are in the finals. So no quarter asked, none given here.
4-0 here for Paul Vandendam out of Canada. Looking to get the first win of the weekend as my content team over here is having some fun. Wolger Johansson.
I wonder, do we have to yell four-bagger A if he throws one?
Exactly.
I don't know if boom sauce is a Canadian thing or not. Good bet. Good. He's trying to collect there. Didn't quite get it. Oh, nice little slip in.
What a bully. It was a combination. He kind of just drips in the front, but does bully that bag out of the way. And Vandendam goes for an aggressive airmail. This could be in for
boom
7.
Sauce over there.
And a big 4-bagger right there. How about it? Takes a 7-4 lead, does Johansson.
And Johansson, he has played some tough competition, and he's not a guy you've seen very much. So, you know, that's just one of those people that slip up and come on in there.
He is taking advantage of his moment, certainly. Charco, do you know where Johansson's from? Johansson, where he's from? Sweden, maybe? We'll find out.
I got to tell you, this is the first time I have seen him, and I've done a lot of the ACL broadcasts. I'm going to say perhaps Sweden. Great little drip there.
That's a slippy drip right there for Jack. Shout out Jack for slippy drip.
Those bags are like super hole friendly.
Oh,
Great
wow.
collect
How
with a
about
move.
that? And
Great
some awkward
collect
knuckles
there.
to go along with it, but a nice push there from Van den Dam.
He's going to try to finish it out here with a little boom sauce for him.
Does get the 4-bagger, 2 more points. Sweden? Okay, it is Sweden. Johansson's from Sweden.
Our Swedish players, Trey, are hidden because they don't come to a lot of the events till the end of the year.
Yeah, they show
So,
up when
yeah,
it matters at the very end.
They come in screaming Ricola and just wreak havoc, apparently. He throws a really nice high bag, so not a lot of room for a sliding error there.
7-6 here in our senior singles final.
Well, I say that, and then he goes off. Announcer's jinx again.
Oh, he just kind of takes over that right side hole control position.
He knocked himself out a little bit. Oh, good bag there. He still has a chance to collect this one.
Gonna
Let's see
throw
what
a
he
nice
does.
little fade here.
And he is throwing a cut shot. Oh, leaves it. What are we going to do? Are we going to lay it up, or are we going to risk it for the biscuit here?
That would be an aggressive airmail, and he's just
No.
going to lay up. Smart decision. Going to be 2 points, and Johansson will go up to 9-6 on the lead. Next up after this, Maria Belatz versus Miranda Coy.
Night one of 4 days of fun here in Trier, Germany. Tomorrow we're going to have the WCO going on, the World Cup Finals. We have a new players event here for people with six or less PPR. And we're going to have the swap event tomorrow as well. So another action-packed day here.
Just drip in there. Johansson.
Nice little backup bag.
That
Look at that bag
is
sliding
still
back.
moving.
I don't know if he's put Crisco on that before this or what.
Yeah, he's gonna wait, and that's I
Still
think that's
moving,
smart.
yeah.
I think it's you got it. You got to wait.
I'd be drug testing that bag immediately.
Looks like it has come to a rest, so he's good to throw his next bag. Drug test in the bag. That's a good one. Van den Dam's bag. He goes deep. And Johansson knocks one of each in. How about that?
3 points for Janssen there. It'll be a 10-7 game now. Not sure what is Johansson throwing there. What
Yeah,
are
I
his
don't know. I've been looking at it a little bit, trying to figure it out, but I cannot. First bag is off the back, though.
Feels like those bags have a life of their own.
Man, but he just lay it up and let
That's
the bag
right.
do the work. That is for sure.
A little Canadian bulldozer there. Opportunity here. He lets it go. A little boom sauce. for
That's going to
Team
be
Canada
a 5.
there.
Yeah, 5-point round. Going to get him up to 12, 12-7.
He was like, I'm not going to let that bag have any opportunity to get close to the hole. And just bullied it out of the way.
He's throwing them illegals. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah, we don't know what he's throwing, Michael. So
we'll find out. Bag right in front there by Vandendam.
Cody, to answer your question on why it's called ACL, even though it's in Europe, ACL is the parent company there bringing this to Europe. So there was no European Cornhole League prior to ACL on this scale. So ACL has brought the opportunity for growth over here. So that's one of the reasons that ACL is the brand you see and the brand you will see, because they're making the action happen.
Oh, and that bag just comes up a little bit short. There was the opportunity.
8-8 round.
12 all. 12-10 remains our score.
Got magical beer swapping going on over here with Trey. I think it cost you like $5 to watch this game at the State Fair.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, the one thing that you will find in Germany is that beer is cheaper than water. So
I can attest to that as someone here. Yeah, you go buy a bottle of water at a store, it's going to be like €2 because the deposit on the plastic. That's why it's more expensive.
Oh, okay.
Because if you take that water bottle to the every grocery store has a recycling center inside of it. So you put it in the machine and you're going to get 25 to 50 cents back on that. So that's why. And then the glass bottles, like what you have with your Bitburger there, you're going to get like a 5-cent deposit return on that.
Opportunity for Vandendam here.
Takes them both. Here we go to complete the cycle. Do we have more Canadian Fury coming in? A boom sauce again.
Another 4-bagger there by Vandendam. Going to be at least 4. And 4 is what it's going to be. 4 more puts him on 16. 16-10.
He's pulling away a little bit, so let's see if we can get any kind of momentum shift here. Right now, everything's in his favor.
First bag by Vandendam is in.
He's last 3 or 4 rounds, he has been on a roll. Well, leaves it out to the left there.
Still collectible. Oh, well, now.
Not now. Unless there's something miraculous, it's going to be tough.
Unless your name is Eric Davis. Probably not collecting that bag.
Absolutely. And Vandendam's mullet is not that fabulous, so I don't think so.
That's true.
Oh, big chance here. Oh. He's not still going to get a couple out of that though. So little momentum shift that we were talking about.
2 more points going to make it 16-12.
Very competitive game here in our seniors final. Look over and we see to my right, see Miss Miranda Coy over there bouncing, just waiting to play.
Yeah.
She's excited. She wanted her game to be next.
She could not wait. She is chomping at the bit. Yeah, as soon as we said the senior singles final was up, she was like, you got to be kidding me. I want to play now.
She was not excited about that.
How do you feel about Pink Pony Club?
Now we got Pink Pony Club being asked back here.
It's a banger. Let's have that conversation.
Great. Third bag in there. Oh, here's an opportunity.
In for the win for Vandendam.
Lets it fly and
it just comes up short. Still going to be 3 points to put him on 19, but that was for the win. And the crowd is letting him have it.
That's like leaving a birdie putt short.
A great shot here of everybody crowding around here, trying to crown a champion of senior singles.
Both these guys have been battling all the way, but man, that one haunts you. I can tell you from playing that leaving that 4th bag short just is one of them you walk down the way shaking your head the entire time. First bag in.
Oh, and this means I usually say it one way, but I'll say it this way. Boom Sauce wins it. A Boom Sauce
Absolutely.
wins it here for Paul van den Dam. Will he go airmail and go aggressive? He's going to stay and lay behind
Good
it first,
push.
but he does push his own backhand. Johansson.
Oh, good answer by Johansson.
And this becomes a collect for the win. That bag likely not collectible on the backhand side. Can van den Dam get both?
All the way out in the box there.
Bag
Trying to
is
grab it.
away and almost collects. Got to go in without it, and that is going to
Boom
do
Sauce
it.
with a push.
That is going to do it. Paul van den Dam of Canada travels across the water to take down senior singles here at the 2024 ACL Europe Open.
Hey, great performance by both guys, but someone has to win. And Mr. Van den Dam came out and threw incredible the entire match. So all kudos to him, and he'll hoist that trophy.
Second place trophy there by Toon de Vries being awarded. And now, of course, the first place trophy. Paul van den Dam gets a big win here in Europe. And how about it? Our first champion of the weekend,
Absolutely.
KT. How about it?
First of many. We're going to see some exciting matches, man. Can't wait to see them all weekend.
First of many indeed. We got another break, but when we return, time to crown a women's singles champion of the Europe Open, live from Trier. We'll be back. Welcome back, Cornhole fans. We just had a nice little fun there. We had Maria Bellatz looking all over for her bags. They're sitting there right on the court. So an incredible little run around there. But we ultimately ended up here, Trey Ryder alongside KT Thomas here to bring you our women's singles final. We just saw Paul van den Dam take down senior singles, now looking for a women's singles champion, and this is going to be a USA versus Croatia matchup in KT as we look at Maria versus Miranda. The question is, does Maria have enough to get in the way of what Miranda is going to bring to the table?
Well, she's going to have to get in a rhythm, get her bags, get up the middle, try to create an obstacle for Miranda to get around and hope that Miranda makes some mistakes. Maria is going to have to throw a darn near perfect game. So let's just see if she just has it in her for this.
Yeah, going to have to play one of the best games of her career. She has done it before. Nicknamed the Giant Slayer, took down Trey Birchfield just 1 year ago at this ACL Europe Open. But now, like I said, you're going to have to bring the absolute best of the best in order to get there. Maria Belac of Croatia, Miranda Coy of Team USA coming here next. They're finishing up their down and backs, and I believe these next bags are going. Nope, we're going to do one more. Just kidding. I was getting ready to set it up, but they'll do some more down and backs here, and we'll as we get ready for this. So,
yeah, these gals have both earned their way here. Some tough competition all the way through here. So, you know, Miranda, she came over. Did she fly in yesterday or today, Trey? Do you know?
Yesterday. So she flew in yesterday. She was, you know, she was alongside. She flew in about the same time I did.
Okay. So she's at least a little bit more acclimated to European time than like Trey and Adam, those guys that flew in today. So let's see how she does here. But this is the final. She is used to this pressure. So let's see. I think has the advantage as far as being used to the spotlight a little bit more than Maria. So let's see if Maria can step up to the moment.
Yeah, there's a good shot of Kata Belac there on our screen. Second ago, sister of Maria. She is cheering on her sister, trying to take down this women's singles division. These are the last down and backs, and we are going to be ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, women's singles final here in Trier. These bags are live next.
And again, both these ladies will be representing their countries tomorrow in the WCO final, the WCO games for the cup to take it home. USA being the defending champions, but both these gals very excited to represent their home countries and try to bring that cup back home to them.
First bag, short block there of the game, and wonder if that's going to be a trend that we see all game long. We've talked about kind of the stylistic play of the Europeans in comparison to the Americans. That's been the next thing that they got to step up, is that ability to play that defensive game. So I wonder if that is going to be a pattern.
Well, you're 100% right, Trey. If you play as American coming here and playing, if you go bag for bag up the middle of the board, you're going to have a tough row to hoe. So you've got to learn to throw a blocker against these gals and guys to try to make them fight it. And then the Europeans are still learning on the block push. The roll bag is not quite here yet. So it's more of a block push airmail game over here. As I told you earlier, it's about where the States was about 4 years ago. The cuts and reverse cuts are there, but the roll bag isn't there, so it's a block push airmail thing. So that's the thing that the Europeans have to catch up on a little bit.
First bag there by Miranda is a little bit out to the right, and now Belac has got the opportunity to push all the way through, and she is short on that push attempt.
Ooh, Miranda leaves hers a little piggyback bag there.
Trying to roll over, doesn't get all the way up and
Maria.
over. And then Belac pushes two in, and Coy now sitting in position is +7 in the round now. Got to do some damage control, and
Good
she
bag
does.
by Maria to collect and try to stop the bleeding a little bit, cut
Yeah.
that lead.
That was a really good bag there by Belac just to limit the damage. Limit the damage, what she needed to do. Just going to be 2 points here.
trading bags in there. Good bag there by Maria. Miranda's leaves a little bit out. Maria has a chance to gather both. Ooh, little pile up there.
Yeah, the question is have they wedged?
Maria throws a runner. Oh, wash, 10-10 wash there.
10-10 wash. Score is going to remain 6-0. Miranda Coy with the lead.
And Trey, what a lot of people don't realize, especially anyone watching from outside of Europe right now, is we're in Germany. The temperature's cold, but the humidity level here in Germany is phenomenal. You're probably sitting right now at 85% humidity. So these bags or these boards will tack up on a moment.
Yeah.
So you'll get some boards that played slick a little bit ago that now all of a sudden are sticky. So
we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that as the weekend goes to see how the boards change over time. Pretty much when we were in Paris, they stayed pretty fast the whole way. We didn't see a lot of tacking up, but be interesting to see if we get something different here this year.
We went, as Maria throws her fourth bag. Oh, leaves it out a little bit. 2 points there for Miranda.
A couple more.
I think we threw the switch. You came over a week, maybe a week and a half too late, because we had probably in Fahrenheit, probably 85-degree temperatures about a week and a half ago. And last week, they're like, nah, summer's done. We're going straight to like fallish winter. So you see what it feels like out there right now, and it happens that quick over here. But I know throwing at our local club a couple weeks ago, it was super sticky, no matter what board you threw on. But I don't know that that'll come into as big of a factor this week, but we'll see. It's something to keep our eye on, especially when more people get in here.
Four-bagger there, boom sauce there by Miranda in that bag. Flips over, going to be a 6 spot. And now 14-0 for the lone American here in women's singles. Miranda Coy now just 7 points away from taking this down.
Maria's got to get her momentum back and, chop it 1 point at a time. So most importantly, she has to win this round. That's why you have to think about it, is just win this round. So see if she can do that.
A step out here by Bellatz trying to get around it. She ends up a little bit short. Not bad position as Coy going roll. She's clean off the back. They did not roll for her.
Maria throwing that Reynolds bag. Nice collect there.
In a position to score for Bellatz, and now it definitely will be. It's a question of how much. Could this go in for 5? Yes!
Go! Great bag by her.
Maria Bellatz gets a 5 spot to make it 14-5.
Nice little cut there, a little reverse cut. Throwing that Reynolds bag. She throws them all year, so she's very comfortable with those. She knows everything that they'll do. And she had to get on the board there, Trey, and she answered the call.
First bag here for Bellatz, and will she try to make Coy chase her? And she is short, and that one's going to hurt, especially with a beautiful level 1 V block right there.
Not a bad bag by Maria. Miranda steps out a little bit, leaves hers out to the right. That bag is going to be out of play.
Yeah, and Coy's a little bit frustrated. The cut is about the only bag that she hasn't been able to figure out yet on this court. Everything else she's had pretty much control over. She goes in there. She's still sitting +3 as Bellatz is stepping out, trying to collect this bag on the left-hand side, and she gets it.
Bag. Good collect there.
That's going to be still 1 point for Miranda Coy, but good damage control there.
Absolutely. She had to have that. To keep the round manageable. So 1 point is a way less pain there, especially with a collect like that. And that's got to bring her confidence up a little bit, Trey. 2 collect bags like that in a row. So she's got to be feeling it a little bit, trying to come back.
First bag in by Coy.
Miranda's not going to let up. She's going to stay relentless. Another short bag by Maria.
Yeah, that's one thing that we didn't see much of in the 2 previous games. And honestly, I think it be created because of nerves.
It is a nerve thing, absolutely, because you don't see her throw that very often.
But Coy gives it back. 2 bags on the board. Not necessarily going to concede points, but at least Doesn't make the damage too bad here for Belats. And now the question is, what does Coy want to do?
Is Miranda looking to try to put the kill shot on her here and go for a backside airmail?
Backside airmail would be really, really tough here.
Yep.
Unless she's thinking maybe a really wide step out collect.
Ooh, that would be a tough shot.
That's what looks like she's trying to do that. I think this is a little bit aggressive here, but she's going after it and clean off the back.
Knocks Maria's in and leaves hers out, so Maria has a chance to stop the bleeding a little bit, and she
does. Another fourth bag by Belats, able to go in and steal a point out of it.
Yeah, I don't. Boy, it's. I think Miranda was just trying to be super aggressive and try to finish it there. See,
I think that's exactly right. I think she said, "I want to win this right now."
She wanted to be done with it. She senses that Maria's coming back a little bit, so she wants to stop that momentum. So let's just hope that, for her sake, that she didn't just do a bigger momentum shift there. Good backup bag there, back block.
And now do we see airmails? Not yet. That one just tumbles over. And this is the lane you don't want to create, though, if you're playing against Miranda Coy. Fortunate there that wasn't taken advantage of. But that right to left cut is something, if you create that lane, she has been so good in her career, but a couple misses and she's frustrated. This is now an opportunity. Airmail drag could give you big momentum in the round and in the game. Belats is away.
Puts one of hers in.
Does go in with one, showing +2 in the round. If Coy goes in clean here, it would be +1 for her. She's slick side going after it, going for a big push. She Barra soaps herself.
Wow.
And that's going to be 2 points for Belats. Coy cannot believe that just happened.
Man, Trey, these last 2 rounds, Miranda has had points and has just hit a shot that just takes a couple points away from her. So.
As I like to say, give yourself a bath there. Gonna throw the bar of soap on yourself. The bag just skips over, and just like that, it is going to be 15-8.
Yeah, you got to take money when you can get money, and don't get too greedy with it. I think that's what happened. Miranda, again, she's going for the kill, and good for her for being aggressive, but boy, you can't let that aggressiveness give your opponent an opportunity to get a little bit more in the game, get a foothill.
But Lots is hanging around.
Yeah, it's 2 rounds in a row. She's got some points on her, so, I mean, she went from 0 on the board to all of a sudden it's not quite as far away as you think it is.
Only 7-point deficit at the moment.
Both those bags are very, very grabbable there. Maria going up. Oh, she leaves hers out to the left, so Miranda has an opportunity.
And Miranda that time didn't try her cut. And I think right now she's recognized it's not working for her at the moment.
Maria's bag is bound to drip back in, and it does. So that's a 10-10 round.
But
wash.
I do like what Miranda did there, kind of changing her strategy. 9 times out of 10, if we're in a different situation, Miranda Coy is trying a cut bag to collect that in front. She laid off of it that time because she's recognized over the course of these past 2 games, that cut is not cutting for her.
Yep.
So she stayed center. A small little adjustment that she's made here. But Belats has got an opportunity with that bag sitting right in front.
And Maria seems to have settled down a little bit here, Trey. We saw her have a couple bad rounds where bags were short or long. She seems to have gotten in a little groove there. That's exactly what she has to do to have an opportunity, both those bags short. See if Miranda's wedged. Maria probably just going to throw a blocker behind it. No, she pushes them a little bit more. Let's see. Miranda goes. Takes them all.
Gets them all. Big
2
bag
points.
by Miranda Coy. Gets her a couple more. Puts her on 17. Jimmy Humans in the chat saying, yo.
Jimmy's out there working. Right now he's doing biceps, I can guarantee you. Right now.
Biggest arms in cornhole, Jimmy Humans.
Damn Skippy.
I'm surprised Jimmy Humans wasn't out here in Europe.
I think he has APBs or warrants in several European countries right now. So that's the word on the street.
Just the word on the street.
Yep.
17-8, 4 points away is Miranda Coy from a European championship. And will that be valued at 2 right there? It's going to be a tough push.
Good bag there.
This is a level 2 block that it's going to have to be pushed. This is a long way to go.
Maria has shown she can collect that bag on the right side. Miranda's just making it a little bit tougher for her there. Oh, rethinks that.
Yeah, and she says, I don't think I can collect. It's a long way out there. She's just going to try to slide in, limit the damage. And with that bag in, this has got to be in for Balatz, and it is not, and that will do it. Miranda Coy is your women's singles champion of Europe.
Ace, congratulations to Miranda for a very tough-fought game. Also, congratulations to Maria for battling her way up. And boy, she could have laid down in this game when she was down that early, Trey, but she did not. She bounced back through some great shots. So
she absolutely did not. She absolutely did not. This was a game all the way through and through. The European game continues to show right on the heels, but at least for today in women's singles, Team USA gets their first win of the weekend. Miranda Coy, your champion in Trier. We'll back with Blind Draw Championship coming after this. Cornhole fans, just 2 games remaining here in our coverage on day 1 of the 2024 ACL Europe Open. We just crowned senior and women's champions. Now it's time to crown blind draw champion. We have one semifinal to bring you, and then we're jumping right into the final match right after this one. And we're going to get a chance to see a couple of the top American players who have made their way over here, specifically in Logan Chamberlain and Adam Hissner, going to be going against each other head to head on this end. So Of course, Adam Hissner being the current doubles world champion alongside Trey Birchfield. Just earned that title just over a month ago. And as we look forward here to see, it is going to be Logan Chamberlain and Jacob Babich against, oh, come on.
Oh, sorry.
Come on. Who is it?
Damian.
Damian?
Yeah. So he yelled at me earlier, and this is one of the first times I've met him a couple times. He is one of our Serbian players, and he yelled at me about not talking about Serbia enough. And we have not had an event in Serbia, so I can't wax poetic on it, but he's been throwing really good all day.
Damian right here is just killing it out of the gate.
Jacob is representing, he's American, but he's in the Netherlands. Look at Damian with his boom sauce to start.
With an 8 spot out of the gate.
Jacob is, he is an American that lives in the Netherlands, recently retired from the U.S. Air Force. So he has been over here for a while. But all 4 of these boys can throw, so let's see what they're going to do. Logan and Adam, of course, no stranger to one another. Many, many times throughout the year. They've been traveling here together as well, so.
The bag bled out to the right here. Chamberlain trying to go in for more points.
Bars up himself.
And he blows it off the back. Going to be 1 point. And Adam Hissner verifies with me, yes, that was a single point that he's going to get there.
Adam Hissner looking like Pitfall Harry over here with that hat on. Crocodile Dundee meets Ohio. There we go. Damian staying in there. Jacob's got to have to, good bag by him. He's got to slow him down. Damian says, no, not today. Jacob tries to back it up again. Let's see what he does.
Do we get airmail time here? How aggressive do you want to be early in this game?
Just thinking, he flips it over.
You just got an 8 spot, right? You can do whatever you want.
Oh, little backup. He's got an open hole, and he's got the advantage right now. So let's see how aggressive he goes. Lets it fly. Good. No. Smart move by him to back it up, make Jacob do something. Jacob is one of our European guys that just got picked up by the Slicky Baggers out of Switzerland, being sponsored by them next year. So Slicky Baggers are one of the only European bags that are ACL stamped for next year. So,
oh, well, yeah, Slicky bags. Yeah, we had some on the table here a second ago.
So he is sponsored on their team next year. So it's an opportunity for him. Little name for those guys. Those guys out of Switzerland. Great airmail by him. Had to have that.
Nice shot. It's going to keep our score 9-4.
Hissner with a great little blocker there. Logan backing it up. Let's see if these boys are going to make some magic happen. Hissner goes up top.
Hissner with a clean airmail.
I got to Trey, a lot of people out there in viewership land need to know Hissner has been crying along with Miranda Coy about somebody to get them American beer. These German beers are a little too tough for them.
It's a lot. It's a lot to.
Hissner reached out to me.
I looked over at my beer over here I was drinking. I saw 4.8.
Great airmail there by Hissner. He reached out to me asking me if I could bring some, and I said I could, but I won't. So I'm persona non grata for Hissner right now. But Miranda has been trying to get me to run out to the air base tomorrow and get some. We'll see if that happens or not. Got our great viewership over here. My buddy Loris over there watching us. Good bag there. All right, Jacob took, I think Jacob woke up after that 4-bagger that Dom threw on him there.
Yes,
so.
I mean, giving up an 8 spot in the first round kind of wakes you up. If it doesn't, it needs to.
Oh, opportunity to get some money here. Let's it go. 4-bagger boom sauce for Jacob.
That's going to be a 5 spot and the lead. No, I'm sorry, going to tie the game, 9-9.
Good bag by Logan there. Adam leaves it short.
That's real short. That's going to be tough to bring all the way up the board. Hissner's going to try it, though.
He's going to work on it. Oh, he gets it in the middle, but at the cost of pushing one off the back. Logan says, I'll just block that up. I'll back it up. Oh, big chance for Logan here. He can grab that bag on the left and try to get them both.
He's going to try to split it. He
does.
does, but doesn't get the collect. Hisner trying to push everything. He does not. 5 more for Chamberlain. This is going to be a 14-9. Chamberlain putting it on the world champ a little bit on this end.
That's our first lead change of this game. See if Jacob can keep that pressure up. Good first bag by him. I mean, leaving his out a little bit. Dom, get a little drip there by Dom. Jacob was trying to grab his, but pushed a little bit out of the way. Dom leaves it out. Opportunity to get some money here for and he does.
Yeah, that's going to be in to guarantee points. Question is how many? Right now it's +2. And that's what it's going to be. +2 is what it's going to be. 16-9.
Big swing from where we started there, Trey.
Yeah, if you take out the first round, which was an 8-0 round, it's 16-1.
Yep.
This is pure domination by Chamberlain and Babbage if you take away that big opening round.
Both these guys flew in today. Adam and Logan flew in this morning, so.
Long day for them. I can attest. It was me yesterday.
Yeah. Them and Trey Birchfield. Trey told me he took a little nappy poo, so he feels better. Fourth bag by Logan. Great airmail drag for the boom sauce.
Logan Chamberlain with a 4-bagger, and that's going to be 2 more points to put him on 18.
Hisner looks weird with that shorty German beer in his left hand, doesn't he?
First bag by Babbage, and he's a little bit short right.
Ronald, we see you watching from Newfoundland. Welcome. Glad to have you viewing us.
Oh, what a drip in.
Jacob is, he took that first round personal, Trey.
He did. He really did.
Since then. Oh, bag short. What's he going to do? Oh, he leaves it off. Opportunity here to get a little points.
Take everything for 3.
Oh,
and it'll just be 1.
Little crazy there with that.
18-10.
Is it finals?
Semis.
Oh.
Semifinals of the blind draw. Winner takes on someone I don't know.
Single elim?
Single elim.
Nice. I didn't get to play.
And Chamberlain goes for that roll, ends up a little bit left, and Hisner tries to make him pay, but he's clean off the back.
I think it's the German beer in the left hand being a counterweight that is messing Hisner up.
It's not the right. Yes.
Yep.
Chamberlain an opportunity to get first bag back.
Gets it back.
Chamberlain and Hisner exchanging a little bit of pleasantries there. 19-10.
Jacob with that lead bag.
That's our team captain.
Yeah, team captain of Team USA, Adam Hisner, was nominated team captain by the rest of his fellow teammates.
I think it's just the hat. The hat just demands respect. Ooh, Jacob throws that one off. Takes 2 of them. Big chance for Hisner, for Dom here to get some more money.
This could be 6. In for 6 if he can get it. Dummy in.
Oh.
No, off the back. Going to be 3. Makes it 19-13.
Had opportunity for a big swing there. Tyler Davis watching from Sault Ste. Marie in Ontario, Canada. Welcome, Tyler.
Chamberlain a little short on his roll. Hissner's going to go up and clean through. Chamberlain deep. Hissner hits it.
Called it before it left when it left his hand. Logan,
Chamberlain deep again. Hissner. Oh, he's deep. Off the board would be 6 to tie the game. In the hole would just be a 3 spot. Makes it 19-16. Chamberlain away, and he hits it that time. Gonna be 3 points, makes it 19-16.
Yep.
That is correct.
All right, little momentum shift there. Dom's gonna have this. He's gonna have this first bag going on. Jacob had a rough round last round, but see if he can respond and bounce back. Dom putting the pressure on him immediately. Ooh, Jacob off to the left. Takes a deep breath there to try to regroup.
Pressure is building here. That's another one in by Damian to start this. And now this could be game, KT.
It could be. Can he keep the pressure on? Let's see.
A 4-bagger could win it unless you get an airmail drag out of it. And you just bullied your own bag out of the way.
See, Dom's got it, lets it fly for the win, and it's boom sauce by Dom.
And he's not able to take it down. Look at that. Adam Hissner and Damian gonna get the win and advance to our blind draw final here at the Europe Open. How about it? It's day 1. We already got an Adam Hissner boom.
That's right.
Already got the Adam Hissner boom. 1 game remains, folks. Our blind draw final will cap off our coverage of day 1 of the 2024 ACL Europe Open. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back, Cornhole fans. It's been a fun first day here live from Trier, Germany. One game remains, and that is our blind draw final. This is going to be a fun one, and we are looking forward to it. We get to see more Adam Hissner. Anytime we get Adam Hissner, people got to be excited, right?
Absolutely.
So in this one, we're going to see him again going up against a pair of European players. So this is going to be interesting to see if these European players can hold their own against one of the greats on the other end of the board. All right. Appreciate all of you tuning in throughout the entire coverage of today. Our senior singles champion, Paul Van Dam, and we also, Vandendam, actually, sorry.
Yep.
I missed the extra syllable in there. And then, of course, Miranda Coy, our women's singles champion, and now looking to crown a blind draw champion. It will be Adam Hissner and Damian Chetovic.
Yep. From Serbia.
Whatever. Close enough.
Chetovic.
And Jerome Paul Allen Jacques. I am not going to be good here on the names.
Jerome Paul from France.
Jerome, okay.
And Alan Yakas.
Alan Yakas.
He is from Croatia.
There we go. Close enough, kind of, maybe.
And I'm
going
to tell you from experience, watching these guys play all year, Mr. Hissner, you see he slipped down to the other end of the board from where he was last game. He, in my opinion, is matched up against the better player with Jerome there. Jerome has he has won a couple of the opens here, or one of the opens, and he has been in the finals or semifinals of a couple of them, or several of them. So he's a powerhouse here in England.
So he's ready. He's ready to
Yep.
roll. And he's playing against one of the all-time greats in Hissner. Starts off going to be 2 points for Adam Hissner. Sorry, 5 points out of the gate. I missed one off the back there. Thank you, Miranda. 5-0. Now she double-checked to make sure that she was right.
No, I knew it was 5. I want to make sure Adam.
First bag in there by Damian.
Some of the Europeans asked me about the style of hat that Hissner wears, if that was an American thing, and I've assured them that it is not. He looks like a playable character off Jumanji.
Yes, that's a great way to put it.
The video game, so.
It looks very Australian.
Yeah, it's like Kangaroo Jack meets Hillbilly, Ohio. So, but that is a distinct Adam Hissner thing. 10-8 round there.
Going to be 2 more points.
Damian, he started off on fire last game. He's not letting it go. See if Hissner can keep Jerome at bay. Jerome's going to throw a nice, easy, smooth bag up the middle of the board. He's going to try to make Mr. Hissner reach into his bag of tricks.
Hissner stepping out again.
Jerome has that side of the board open and takes advantage of it. Hissner trying to collect. Opportunity here for Jerome. And boom sauce for Jerome.
Not bad when you get to score against a world champion.
That's right. Hey, I don't care who you're throwing against, Trey. You're throwing 4-baggers. You're probably going to make a little money there.
Darn right.
Someone in the comments had asked when the World Cup starts. It will start tomorrow morning. You'll have the live streaming European time will start at 10 a.m. World Cup will start at 8 a.m. So you're going to see
4 a.m. if you're on the East Coast.
That's right.
If you're on the East Coast, you can turn in
your
at 4.
alarms. Set your alarms
for 4 a.m. Let's go.
That's right. It's a Friday. You have nothing better to do.
Yeah, why not?
Nice little back block there. Let's see if Allen can get a short drag there.
Great
Gets for boom sauce there.
How about that push through for Yakas?
Excellent bag. Allen is throwing it. Ooh, leaves it out. That's 4 points there. So we got a little swing going on there, Trey. That's a 6-point unanswered from our European players. Jerome is not, when he gets locked in, man, he is just tough.
Real short bag there by Hissner, and Jerome just goes right over it. Hissner trying his signature cut, and he replaces beautifully.
Jerome has a chance to grab both those and lets it go. Great bag by Jerome.
Only gets his, and Hissner collects
right.
his, but 2 more for Jerome Paul.
We got our first lead change of this final.
8-7. Corey Russell saying, uh-oh is right.
Been telling everybody all year, these guys can throw over here. They're not playing, so you're seeing that in action.
Damian is in again. Oh, bags bleed out to a little bit to
Leaves
the
it
right.
out. Dom's got a chance to get some points here. Lets her fly. Great bag
Yes,
there.
gonna be a couple.
10-8 round. Ooh, Jerome leaves his out to the back a little bit. Let's see if Hissner tries to bully that off the back. Nope, just leaves it up short.
Hissner, will he try to push this all the way up? No, he's immediately going airmail. He thought he had the upside of a blinder. Thought he had the upside of the and one
Good
opportunity.
bag by Jerome, running it right up the middle. Hissner trying to run her too. Gets that little cut. Jerome has that middle open. See what he does. He takes it. Adam got to try to stop the bleeding here. And he does. Nice little 7-7 round there. But Trey, I know this is the first time for you to see some of these European players go, but I've been watching them all year, man. A lot of them will, if you give them an inch, they will take it. They'll take a mile. So these guys said, if you go bag for bag up the middle, they're going to be hard to deal with.
Yep, they will. They can run bags with the best of them.
That's right.
That's the key, is being able to get them off of that bag running mentality.
Ollins, he moved his a little bit closer for a grab. Nice little drip there. Got it. Takes them both for a boom sauce.
Yakis is in.
See his ooh, that's a 4-point swing. Maria Bellick over there cheering for her countrymen.
13-7.
Oh, Hissner needed a replacement beer. We'll see if that refuel helps him. Jerome going straight up the middle. Adam looks over and says, oh, dang, we're in a game here.
This is a bad game right here.
That's right. Good bag by Jerome, pushing Adam out a little bit. Adam going for that airmail. Jerome has an opportunity to push. Good bag by him.
Yeah.
And his other bag is gatherable there. Adam pushes his out of the way. Jerome can grab this if he goes high. He doesn't. He's like, nope, I'll just take that. Adam leaving it out.
Wow, and it just
Ooh.
comes up short. 2 points. Two more points now. Gets him 6 points away at 15-7.
All of a sudden, it has gotten very real here. Our two European players playing great bags right now. Ooh, Allen leaves it out. Let's see if Dom can take advantage. He doesn't. He leaves it. Well, he takes advantage, but he leaves it out to the left. Allen picks it right back up.
At least showing +1 at the moment, but now +1 the other way.
Allen is staying hot. Mr. Yakis is like, yep, let's get, you've been scoring your own on the big boy down there. Let's try to do the same. Dom throws, needs that. Does not get it. Here's a big chance, Trey. Takes it.
Showing +6 at the moment. This can't be off the board.
No. This could be ball game. Got to put it on the board to give Adam a chance to do something. And he does that and more. So
It's going to be 3 points, but now they sit on 18.
That's right. Boy, and just like that, we're a round away from a little problem. And Jerome is, he's going to put it up in the middle and say, Mr. Hisner, match me. Good bag by Jerome, takes them both. Adam leaves his there. He can grab that.
How impressed has Jerome Paul been right now
No,
against Adam Hisner?
I'm telling you, Trey, I've seen these guys for all year. This is not out of the ordinary for him. Ooh, the guy is a consistent 9-10 PPR. Opportunity there, and Adam does not miss it. Gets his 3-point boom sauce. So just like that, Mr. Hisner gets a little bit back in the game there. But still, sitting on 18, so anything could end this. Good bags by both our guys there.
Jerome Paul throwing a 9.5.
That's right. Good blocker. Mullen just backs it up. Let's see if Dom, he's got the fat side out open there, so let's see if he can come with it. He tries, pushes a little bit. Mullen going to back it up. Yes, but he leaves it out. If you look on the right side there, Dom has a complete open lane.
Yeah.
Surprised he's not stepping out there.
Slick side down that time. He's clean off the back, and now
a bag on's a point.
Woo. Do you go with a backside airmail for the win?
I don't know, Trey. That'd be really risky. You don't have much. You have back
but for the
quarters.
win for a European championship?
Yeah, but you've got the momentum right now. You're up 8 points. Take this and get your 9-point lead, and try to battle it later.
Oh, man, what does he do? He's
going
for it.
That's it!
A walk-off airmail!
What a great shot, Trey. You're right. Risk it for the biscuit. Get it.
It worked. Wow. Jerome Paul and Alangiakis take it down.
Big shot by Holland at the end there. Maria coming over to celebrate with her countrymen. She's excited, getting a little opportunity. And hey, great job by the Europeans. That is a Super Bowl for them to play Mr. Hisner and win like that. And Jerome threw nails against him.
Incredible. You get the absolute gutsy win against the doubles world championship. And all Adam Hisner can do is give a little smirk.
And you're going to see this all weekend, Trey. The viewers out there, man, if you guys tune in, you are going to see some great bags thrown all weekend.
Well, I'll tell you this much, folks. If you liked that, if you enjoyed our coverage all day long, it's day one. We got 3 more incredible days. Tomorrow is our World Cup action. Coverage begins at 10 a.m. here in Trier, and that'll be 4 a.m. on the East Coast, so you better get ready.
Set your clocks.
For KT Thomas, this has been Trey Ryder saying so long from Germany. Day 1, ACL Europe Open.